Tuesdays. Well, we're here again, everybody. Thanks for very much coming in. FPV World Tuesday session. We've got an awesome guest, another awesome guest here for us today, Mr. Kieck. Well, we've also got our co-hosts, our one and only Dan Zilla. Welcome in, buddy. And we've got our co-host with the mostest. He's back from his vacation, Koala.
Hello, guys.
Welcome back,
guys
man.
and gals. Thank you.
Welcome back. Yeah, you got some awesome stories to tell us, I'm sure, today, and we've got a video of yours, so we're going to play that later on.
Yeah, sounds good.
Super awesome to have you back, man.
Thanks, buddy.
He's got his crown on, so let's bring him on in. Welcome in.
Woohoo!
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
What
I
up?
should have got some like royal music on my soundboard.
Right. No doubt.
Awesome. Well, welcome in, man.
There.
Finally, good to have you on.
Some
We've
fanfare.
seen you in chats a lot and talked to you lots in that world, but we've never seen you face to face. So that's pretty awesome to have you on the channel.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. So
Amen.
we always kind of ask the little bit at the beginning is, where you're from, what got you started in FPV kind of questions. Whereabouts are you located?
I'm in Wisconsin in the U.S.
Cool.
Not very far from you guys, obviously. Nice and cold here too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, totally. What got you into flying drones, and when did you start? How long ago?
I started with drones, period. I want to say in like the early 20 teens with little Walmart drones here and there, some RC helicopters and stuff like that. But then I got I want to say it was a snapped-in drone, brushed motors, stationary cam on it. I got that in 2019-ish, like early 2019. Ended up getting a Mavic summer of 2020, Mavic Air 2. And that tided me over for the next year or so until I, saved up some money to get into FPV. And that was spring of 2021, I want to say. So
Very cool.
that was kind of my journey through there.
Cool.
That's dope.
That's rad. That's rad. Are you doing RC cars or anything like that, or planes or anything?
When I was younger, I started getting into the hobby, but then in my teen years, girls, drugs, trouble, that took me away from everything in my life, basically,
Yeah.
But, once my adult life started to settle down, I, just got that feeling to get a hobby back and started thinking back, what kind of hobbies was I into? I was a little bit too old for, the inline skating and BMX biking. I already tore up my body on that. So I started thinking, well, RC cars, that was one thing in my household when I was younger. But YouTube showed me drones. And I've always had an affinity for flight. I always wish I was a flying superhero, or I could fly a plane or a helicopter or a jet, so that was just a no-brainer to get a drone.
Yeah, totally. That's super awesome. So are you like me? Like you like roller coaster rides and stuff like that, adrenaline rush type?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why I got into FPV actually, is because as a kid, I was huge into parkour before that was even a thing. It was just, jumping around the playground and shit. Doing flips off of trampolines, stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Always have been into martial arts, just being agile,
Parkour.
flexible, doing flips, stuff like that, gymnastics. And like I said, inline skating and BMX biking. So just that coupled with ADD made FPV a better choice than camera drones because, just flying around, coasting, cruising, taking pictures, it's fun.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, I want to be doing some flips and shit,
Yeah.
dippies.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to go back almost once you get into FPV. Like you can still use a Mavic as a tool, but it's not the same as flying a real. I mean, maybe I'm using that term loosely, but a manual quad, I guess.
Yeah. They're different. They're different beasts completely. You know what I mean? You can't really diss one or the other, whether you like DJIs or you like FPV, whatever. I mean, we joke about being, we make fun of DJI guys and they probably make fun of us, but they're tools, right? They're for different things. They're not, they're apples and oranges, right?
Yeah,
Like you can't
totally
really compare them. The only thing they have in common is 4 props and 4 motors and a camera. Like what they do is completely different.
Right.
100%.
I mean, I still fly my Air 2. I got the OG, not even the 2S. I got the crappy version, but I still fly that around from time to time, and I have plenty of fun with it, especially over the water. I trust that way more than any FPV quad, so I'll take that over the water, comfortably. Way before I take even a Cinewoop over the water.
Yeah, I have the Mini 2 and it's awesome. It's just so small and like you just send it out, it's good. Like it's gonna come back.
Brandon Beans, to answer your question real quickly, Danzilla mentioned it. It's from Ciotti's General Nonsense link video that you shared. We're gonna play that a little bit later. Definitely curious to check that out. We've got an awesome selection of videos here tonight, guys. About 29, 30 videos, I think. Yeah. Lined up. Really awesome videos. We got a bunch from obviously Mr. Kyle Kieck here. A good question that Danzilla had. Danzilla wanted to know, one, how to pronounce your name, and two,
it is Kieck.
Is it Kieck? Like your actual last name, or is that just a name?
Actually, my FPV handle basically is comprised of both of my grandparents' names on my dad's side. My grandmother's name was King, and my grandfather's name was Kieck. So that's why I put the period in between it to kind of separate it. But obviously King, it comes across as royal, all that shit. So I adopted a crown, and put it in the logo and all that. So
that's
it's your history, family shit, right? Family names.
Yeah, I like that.
And with how many kids I got, I feel like I'm running a mini kingdom, So
no doubt.
It's kind of heading that way as well,
How many kids did you say you have?
I got 5 of my own and then 2 stepkids. Both me and the wife both had 2 kids from previous relationships before we got together, and then we ended up having 3 together. So,
damn, son.
It's wild.
That's a good.
You are a king. You definitely are a king.
Yeah.
Wow. You got to be to keep them in line.
Yeah.
That's tough, man, especially with the boys. The 2 youngest are boys. All the rest are girls.
What's the age range?
My oldest is 15 on 420, and then our youngest just turned 2 yesterday.
Oh wow,
nice.
That's a range. Yeah, you got all the fun all at once.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, which one of these awesome pilots is your kid then in the chat? Any of these guys?
No, none of them in the chat. I mean, they're basically all around my age for the most part.
Fucking A, yeah. You have any kids that are interested in flying drones?
Oh yeah, my youngest 2 boys are into it. My 4-year-old, he is actually in the sim quite a bit.
Oh, cool.
Sick.
Wow.
He just started messing around.
So young.
Yeah, he just started messing around with the acro.
Wicked.
He's been doing angle for a while, and he's gotten pretty decent with that. But now he does want to do the flips. He doesn't just want to, be stopped.
Oh man,
Yeah.
He's going to be catching up to the likes of Carbon Cage soon.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
going to be one of these kids that's like
Oh, true.
8 years old and doing trippy spins around.
Yeah, Carbon Cage
cop
wasn't even
cars.
6 when I discovered him on YouTube. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, damn, dude, I got to have one too. I'm like, hey, which one of you guys want to fly a drone?
Right.
I swear, like the younger you are, like you can be really good at some shit. I don't know, like
Oh yeah.
You see these
If you start young.
these prodigal children that are like, they you grow up on it, and it's like, wow, they're just crazy talented.
Yeah.
They've been doing it every day since the beginning.
Yeah, no doubt.
Totally. That's awesome. What other hobbies were you into that you still enjoy? Looks like you maybe 3D print or
Yeah, I started 3D printing about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years ago, just so I didn't have to spend money on GoPro mounts.
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Because, if you print out one full roll of filament for GoPro mounts, dude, you just paid for the printer if you had been buying them from somebody else. So I figured that was
I've never done that math, but it makes sense.
Oh, neither have I. But I mean, a roll of filaments, $30. You spend $30, you're getting 2 GoPro mounts.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. So I mean, I figured that was a wise way to save money if I don't do anything else with it besides print TPU for my quads. And then
Yeah.
I've been a drummer since 2nd grade, so I still do that here and there. I stopped for many years, but then picked it back up quite a few years ago. Airsoft guns, I like those. Star Wars.
Is that arcade behind you too?
What's that?
That is an
Do you
arcade.
have an arcade behind you too on the other wall?
No.
Like on that, what is that?
That's my workbench right there.
Oh,
And I got a little BD1 Lego set, but I got lightsabers that I bought from Ultra Sabers as well.
Nice.
So
nice.
I'm a nerd.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Welcome to the club.
Yep.
Yeah.
No doubt. And that's another thing. I found my calling getting into drones, man, because everybody, no matter what they look like, I got a criminal record. I don't appear outwardly, from what I've heard, to be a nerd, but I mean, you get to know me behind closed doors, man. That's all I am.
Looks mean nothing. Looks mean nothing.
Yep. And that's what I've discovered throughout most of FPV is it's just nerd after nerd, man. No matter what shape, size, color they are, man. I mean, we're all the same underneath.
Well,
You gotta be some kind of. I was gonna say you gotta be some kind of person to get into this kind of shit to begin with, right? So.
Yep.
I was gonna say, look at Botgrinder. You don't think that he's a nerd for 1 minute, but he's as nerdy as the rest of us for sure.
Yep. If you've ever been a tinkerer, into any sort of FP or RC hobby, or if you're, into flight, any of those 3 things, man, FPV is for you. It's just it fits
for sure.
And nerds of a propeller fly together.
Yeah.
I love
No
it.
doubt.
I love it. That's just got to be our new
unprovable. That was dope.
Great.
I've been typing in the chat to say what's up to people. I guess I can just say it verbally. What's happening? 8-bit, Wallbanger, D, Broccoli, Nappy, everybody else. Brandon B.
D's in the house too. Welcome in, everybody.
CMYK just jumped in.
CMYK. We got awesome video from CMYK as well as Wallbanger in the chat. Oh, Broccoli. Haven't seen you in a long time, bro. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, a bunch of dorks.
Yeah. All good.
Proud of it, bitches.
Yes,
sure. A bunch of dorks, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, being a dork or being a nerd, man, anytime I talk to people about FPV, they tell me how cool it is. So, I mean, I'll take that,
man. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
closest you get to flying like Superman.
Yep.
Oh, sick.
We got some Kiss going on.
Some old school Kiss, bro. This is I saw this video, EBR's video. Dude, this is Kiss V2.
Ooh.
It's Kiss V2 on a
Is this
reverb.
like 1980s technology?
So put this. Okay, so this frame. Okay, well, the Alien. My first quad was an Impulse RC Alien, and
Yeah.
the Alien came out before the Reverb. I'm pretty sure. So
Really?
This is probably like a maybe 2017 frame.
Okay.
Wow.
I'd have to do the math or I'd have to look it up and shit. But and it's Kiss V2 like Legacy Kiss, which is pretty sick.
Nice.
I don't know what man. To be honest, my first quads were Kiss V1 and they flew so good, bro. Like
Really?
Kiss V1 on an Alien, dude. That shit it works so good.
Interesting. I'm
Yeah.
really interested in trying it. You don't get much stuff here where I'm at.
No. It's really weird, man. Like the perception of Kiss is so strange in the whole community, I think. But I think it's actually like it's all I've ever used, but it just works. It just works.
Yeah.
Like
As far as I've heard, man, it's either really great or it's fuck Kiss.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's no
Pretty
real
much.
reason, that I've heard. I'm not in many discords or anything like that on a regular basis. But from what I've heard, there's really no reason why it's fuck Kiss. It's just like, man, to hell with that.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just like a lot of people use the whole open source sort of aspect to it about it. That as far as Betaflight versus Kiss and that kind of shit, but I don't know, man. It's strange. I think a lot of people just haven't tried it, so it's kind of easy to just kind of say like fuck that,
Yeah, I don't have very much funds, to try much. So when I find something that works, I usually just stick with it.
It will exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. That makes sense.
Let me
That's
know
the problem
in the
with a lot
chat,
of our
guys,
systems,
if
right?
audio is good. If there's any audio issues, if it's too loud, let me know. Should be fine. Sounds good to me, but give me a thumbs up in the chat if it's all good.
Yeah, let me know if you hear any kids screaming or stomping around. I might have to go lay down the law here and there.
Nah, I'm
Yeah,
not
I
bad.
might
all
have
right.
cats yelling in the background too. My cats might want some attention. That's like
Your cats.
yeah.
Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Audio is good here. Awesome. Wicked.
Yeah, man, you're from Wisconsin. That's
Thank
not even far at all. I sailed to Green Bay.
Oh,
one
you
time.
sailed, did you?
Oh, really?
Oh, my. Oh, I did.
No, it was like it was some shit when I was like a little kid. Like I was like super young,
Yeah,
but
it's kind of dope.
yeah, it was a kind of a mission from where we are, but you can do it like from the Great Lakes. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not very far at all. However, it's extremely far from basically anywhere else in my country, to hit any meetups or anything.
Yeah.
Next. Just kidding.
Who's this funny looking? Who's this funny
Hey,
looking
it's Tobias. Tobias.
Wallbanger, yeah, they got out of the basement, but
Boring.
his
Hey,
team comes
I
down
didn't
to
do
say
that
hi.
shit. I didn't say that. I fuck with Tobias. This shit's dope.
We all fuck with Tobias.
You know what, man? That's just not very nice of you.
Sorry, go ahead.
we all fuck with each other. That's it.
Oh, I know.
It's all, and we all know it's mad love.
Oh yeah, has to be.
Oh yeah, it's got
Has to
to
be.
be. Yep.
Yeah. I'll tell you you're an asshole and then give you my kidney if I have to.
Goddamn right. We ain't got time for weak emotions,
Yeah.
weak feelings, anyways.
That's right.
Mhm.
All love.
What's happening, Sergio?
Sergio, got the Quad Mafia in the house.
Yes, sir.
See
know.
you.
Is that your first time seeing that one, Koala?
What video or?
No, the AI.
Yeah. I don't. I seen it maybe one other time, but I don't know for sure
Okay.
though.
Yeah.
Is that the only one of that type that you made of it?
No, I've made like 4, but I only picked you, and I picked one of Danzilla. Oh no, 2 of Danzilla.
Oh, okay. No,
And
that's
then
funny.
2 of me?
Yeah,
What?
remember?
There's
You
2 of
don't
me?
remember?
I thought there was only 1. No.
There's only
I don't know
one
what you're
real
talking
Danzilla in this world.
That's right.
I like this video right here because it reminds me of a few spots by me where it's just extremely dangerous to fly there, but the spot is just begging for it. You know what I mean? One mistake and you're boomeranging into that water. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's happening.
Beans is going out for dinner.
Yeah, it's
Don't forget the kids'
spot.
Beans.
That's a dangerous spot to fly at. You could be getting a lot of water on your quad. Let's just say that. Well, I guess a lot of people do a lot of the coding shit.
I was just gonna ask, do you guys conformal coat?
I don't.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
2 and 2 split down.
It rains a lot up here, so
right.
I'm better off. You know what I mean? Like for my chances, even if it lands in the wet, somewhere. Just
it would be cool to rip in the rain, but as soon as I dunk it, I just unplug and let it dry for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Is it annoying though to if you have, say you're conformal coated, do you have to take that shit off if you want to do any work on your quad?
You can just melt through it.
You can just burn through it with your SR. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
you can clean it with some. You can clean it with some alcohol if you want, but I do it all the time. You conformal coat, and then invariably you got to fix something, right? Every time I've got to the point now where I conformal coat my boards before I do any soldering. It's just because it's so much easier to conformal coat them when they're not attached to anything.
Yeah, no doubt.
Except for the battery leads, I don't do that. I do them after the fact, but yeah.
So, I've never done it. I've
also started putting.
I never did it. Yeah.
I've also started putting LED race wires on all my arms because it's easier to change motors and it's actually easier to build. So then you can attach all your wires to your ESC and have it out and not worry about lengths or anything, and then put it in and then just clip it up to the race wire. Right? I just solder it up to the race wires. So makes it
what's going on, Almac? Yeah, man, it's basically the same idea as when I used to run single ESCs on the arms. It's you have there's more soldering, but there's less length of wire, I guess, right? But I don't know.
I find it way easier to do it with the LEDs on the arms. I just to get the lengths and everything. I do the motors and the LEDs. And I put those on the arms and leave them on there, and then I build everything else. And I build the ESC with the rest of the motor wire, which is always too long. I install it all and then cut it to length and solder it on the quad. It's done.
Yeah.
FPV working for me, bro. You got some connection issues with the Kieck.
The cameras,
Are you still there?
Cameras. It's a GoPro.
Yeah, I got the super deluxe edition where it just cuts off, a bunch of mounts in the street. What it is.
Super deluxe version.
Yep.
Nice.
I just
speaking of conformal coating, Koala, my Falcon RPM is done and flying.
Oh, really? Really?
7.5 inch. Oh yeah.
You got the Falcon. Oh,
wow. Sick, man. I built his with the LiPo, with the 7,000 mAh LiPo. Holy cow, that thing flies like a beast. It's it's so big, so fast, and so smooth with no tune on it yet. I have no tune on it yet whatsoever. The maiden flight was delicious. Delicious. And it's so fast, man.
Dude, it doesn't have to be the most tight tuned quad in the world, I don't think, does it? For F7 inch? I guess you could try and push it.
Defaults are pretty good nowadays on the new beta flight. It's pretty crazy.
It ain't even got to be the tightest tune for a 5-inch.
True.
I just
use
put my quad together, put it in the beta flight, and have the regular tune. I don't even have the beta flight configurator where I can do presets. I don't think I'm still running older shit like that.
No doubt.
But it is what it is. It works for me, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, whatever works. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter whatever any of it is. As long as it works for someone, that's all that matters.
Right.
I kind of miss this job. I'm not working here no more. I'm back in the factory business. But,
I used to work actually at it in Amazon. Not in Amazon exactly.
Oh man, I loved it. And I was top of my team.
Right.
This is sick.
Damn, they're out there running
Right.
with packages.
Oh, you'd forget which van you're at. You'd have to like figure out which van you're at.
Yeah, it's
Like,
tough.
man, return home and be like, oh, man.
Even when you do the loadout, like you go and load your van and you put the carts back, you come back to the wrong van.
Yeah.
That happened.
Shit.
Yeah, our company
Drive
here in
off with the wrong
Vancouver
van.
had white vans,
Yeah.
like unmarked.
Yeah, every now and again you see an Amazon logo, but it's kind of rare now. I feel like it's just like third-party delivery guys.
There's
I
so
don't
many
think-
of them now. Yeah,
I don't think in Ontario, I don't think we have as many Amazon vans. They're always like the private ones and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Like I never get
Yeah.
I order from Amazon once a week and I've never had an Amazon van come to my house.
It's all personal.
But I live in the
vehicles.
middle of nowhere, so
it's, you know,
yeah, no,
Absolutely.
or another courier, you know, one of the other couriers.
This is like a little rental van, like a little, almost like a rental.
Yeah.
Yeah, and them electric vans are fun as shit to drive, man. They got get up and go to them for a big van. Makes me
Well,
want to.
transmission, baby.
How many people
Yep, makes
are
me want an EV for my everyday car.
Yeah, probably a few.
Oh shit, Fun Pervolt, damn.
got caught flying without RID today. Told him my name was David Shaddix.
He's gonna run with that shit.
Who's David
forever.
Fly high.
Fly high.
FPV.
FPV,
Oh
That's
fuck.
hilarious.
David Shaddix is Fly High.
Yep.
Is that who Fly High is? Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. He's been saying that for a couple of days now.
That's
Um,
funny. as
every live stream I see it.
Mhm. I'm gonna tell
Alright.
him my name's Marcel Robert.
shit. No!
Yeah, no doubt.
BS on the end. All right, this is Will Brown. Ill and Will.
Oh, that's fun.
Brando.
Yep. This is the type of stuff that I have to fly around if I don't go to a park.
Really?
Yeah, we get no bandos here. Basically, you know where I'm at. If a building is empty, they either tear it down and rebuild right away, or they'll remodel and fill it. They don't leave anything abandoned for very long.
Hmm.
And the
Yeah, you
thing
gotta
that
get
sucks
lucky with the
about
time.
Brandos, the thing that sucks about Brandos is they're always changing. You go there one day, go there the
Yeah.
next, and it's different.
Absolutely. You gotta cherish them while you have them,
Mhm.
because then they're gonna be gone forever.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of happy. Me and my buddy Slam Dunk FPV, we found our local swimming pool and figured during the fall, before it's full of snow and water, might as well rip it.
Yeah.
So we've
Yeah.
been doing that recently.
Oh,
Yeah, ours is too
Oh, you
secure.
didn't get scared?
They always have security running around there. Like, no way you can even get a chance.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like it's like the smaller cities are out, like, the bigger cities. Their security is sometimes like they might not have as crazy security on construction sites and stuff. But in like a big city area though, it's always like cameras, and fences, and
Yeah. Around here,
it's
it's
because they're
basically
looking for
who the
people
contractor
pulling all the
is.
copper pipe.
yeah, true.
Yeah, whoever's doing the construction, if it's one of the bigger companies, they'll have, double fences or cameras,
Yeah,
or even,
Yeah.
patrols out there, security
Yeah.
patrols, but
Yeah.
most of them don't,
Wow.
it's all right. I'll risk it anyways.
Yeah.
there's this abandoned spot around. Well, it was abandoned, then it was getting demolished. They had security that would like walk around and like whatever, but they actually let us they let us fly. They didn't really care. They're like, as long as you're not trying to go in these places and take shit out, like you're just chilling with your buddies,
Yeah.
flying around, like just don't go in here.
Yeah, if
and
you
then
find a
just-
cool security guard,
Yeah.
find a cool security guard, like, show them what you're doing.
yeah, it's hit or miss, I guess.
Some
yeah.
of them won't. Yeah, some of them won't have a problem. I mean, it's within their rights to say no, but yeah, I think a
Ooh,
lot
that
of
was
times
on
you'll find a
Yes.
friend.
It's ultra.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Fucking sick ass pack from. Forget who this is.
Niles Vo.
And it's
we've
titled
seen these
Average Warm-Up Pack.
Oh shit.
Already, I would have
Vibes
crashed 3
scare me.
times.
Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
These are
You
crazy.
know?
This is sick.
Yeah,
Oh.
you got your tetanus shots.
Yeah, no
Oh,
doubt.
sick spot. Super sick spot.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah, there's a few of those little corners on that roof. You're not getting it back. I don't know.
Where the heck are you going,
Yeah, it's
bro?
going to be a scary situation if you attempt it.
Gotta be flying digital for this kind of flying too, isn't it?
Right, Nine's in the house. What's up, buddy?
I think so.
Could you go in? Do you think analog would be penetrating through all that shit if you were outside?
No way, man.
I was gonna say, like,
No
has to
way.
be digital.
I don't even know where he is.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
that
gone
was
through like 4 or 5 walls by now. Like he had to be.
Whoa.
Like now he's in like a whole different world.
oh man.
Not even
no,
know.
Yeah, Riot's right. As long as you're not smashing bottles and shit like that.
Dude, this is a nice spot. Holy.
This is so cool. Holy fuck.
It's like a video
It's a
game.
maze,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be so careful.
Yeah.
Where is this? Doesn't say where he is.
Yeah, you
It's
ain't going
just his
that far
favorite band.
with analog for sure.
No,
bro.
no. It would just break up to
Oh,
wait.
beautiful.
Oh,
Damn.
big transition. Was that a transition? That was a transition, right?
No, he went through.
It went
Yeah,
through
it
the
went
was
through.
it? Oh fuck.
Yeah, you're going through it again.
Oh, okay. It just
Oh,
does a little
man,
turn
that's
at the end,
twice.
so it almost looks like a
Holy.
transition.
He goes again.
Wow.
Damn.
Smaller hole.
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
This guy's
That's a-
killing it.
A+.
Yeah, this is not an average warm-up pack, man. This is like
Yeah,
well
fuck
beyond
you,
that.
this is a warm-up.
If this is in your,
Damn,
if this
that
is in
was
your
big.
backyard, though, if this is like your home base spot that you fly every day
Yep.
or like
Yeah.
every week, then I
This-
can see that.
This
He
may,
knows
I was
he
going
knows
to say, this
that.
may be a warm-up pack, but it's definitely not his first time
What?
at this place.
What's up, Donnie?
Did you just see that?
Hey, that's the Donnie difference. I know, that was insane.
Uh-oh. Did it
Now
again.
he's done. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh,
Yeah, nothing. It wasn't
I'm
a crazy
free.
crash.
He's finding all the gaps. Oh, God.
Oh yeah,
That's what she said.
Holy.
half Maddie or
Whatever
something.
prop he's using, shout out to those props.
Yeah,
It sounds like it's running fine. What the
absolutely knows the spot. Yeah,
What the fuck?
you
Yeah,
wouldn't
this is
fly
not
there.
first time type of stuff.
You wouldn't fly there if you didn't know the spot already. Yeah.
Holy
Yeah, I know.
crap. All right. Game over, bro. I think
Yeah.
we're done. After
This
this,
guy,
like, what else
this guy
is there?
gets the fucking golden ticket of the night. I think that's pretty sick.
Holy
Yeah, better yet, don't show any more of my videos. Just show more of this guy's videos. You know, that's
hell.
good stuff.
Unreal.
Nice.
stuff.
There he is.
Oh, damn, twice.
I finally
almost
seen
hit the
where he's
roof.
sitting. He's like right there by the door.
Oh, he's gonna go
perch
perch
on
on
it?
that.
No, he's
Yeah.
not. No.
Yep.
Oh, he's going to
Got
land
it.
on it. I was going to go under it.
And
That's-
it made that satisfying little thud.
Yeah.
Damn. What a location.
Bounces
Come on,
right
get it,
off
get
it.
it. There you go. Oh,
I think he kissed it. Yeah. Spanking it. Wall tap.
What up, Kmart?
Hey, Kmart.
Oi, buddy.
Welcome in, Donnie. Welcome in. Man, oh man, this is insanity.
Yeah,
I'm sweating.
my brain doesn't like
Crazy.
process that many.
Oh, nice save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
He wouldn't have been flying away from that at all.
I thought he was going to go inside the hoop.
It's funny how there's still a chain on the basketball net. Like what?
Must
This
be a
is just
school or
one
something,
pack.
I don't know.
It's just one pack.
Yeah, this is
There hasn't even been an edit yet.
Oof.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this shit was heavy. There you go.
Oh, didn't make that one.
Nope.
Holy, Flexo's here. What's up, bro?
Oh no, not Flexo.
This video is
Flex,
gnarly.
Yeah, dude. It's like watching. It's like being on a roller coaster.
Yo, what batteries are you using? Because this is a fucking long video.
No doubt.
5:30.
Jeez.
30.
He's got that 6-day battery. Jesus Christ.
Or he's just
Oh, there it
killing
is.
the battery.
Maybe he's editing in the crashes. That'd be a good
Wow.
spot to edit. You'd never know.
Right.
It's done now. It won't even lift off anymore. That was insanity.
I was.
Oh,
My cat fucking puked up a hairball.
oh, yummy.
Eat it.
Oh,
Give me
yeah.
$20
I
if
think I
you
shared
eat
it before. But
You guys have
there's a link to King
Yeah,
Kieck's channel
Walmart.
if you're not subscribed.
This is an old school McDonald's. Wow, this is
Is
an
it
old
like the
school
original McDonald's?
Yeah, they got a couple of them around here. They, are looking like the old ones. We actually got one almost
they're-
identical to this in my town.
Oh wow.
But they're not
But this-
actually old. They're like new but made to look old.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, interesting.
Like the one in my town used to have like the ass end of Cadillacs as benches in the restaurant, old jukeboxes, records of Elvis and stuff like that. But they've modernized the
That's
inside
hilarious.
and just left the outside.
Yeah.
But this one's
Oh, you
actually
got to
up
power
in
lift
Green
the
Bay.
arch.
Hell yeah. That's what I love about Mob 6. You can really just
How's that
fucking
guy?
go anywhere and
Yeah,
just fly
this was actually a really windy day too, so I was afraid of crashing on top of that roof.
Sick.
But I still went up there.
Hell yeah. Well, you got hit by a car.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That would have been so funny to be the driver.
Oh,
Yeah, and funny thing, man, they didn't even come and ask me to exchange insurance, dude.
That's hilarious.
Just a hit and run.
yeah.
And you ran, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, as fast as I could.
Oh, this is back when you were working at Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Awesome.
Oh, lunch break rep.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was basically ahead of schedule and all that anyways, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck
Nice.
it. I'll stay a little bit later today to rip.
Right. Did you do any modifications to it, or is it just a basic mod to the 6?
This was the basic mod right here. After this, a little while later, I got one of the fractal engineering frames.
Which I think we have a video.
Yep, and then I upgraded the motors to from 19,000 kV to 25,000. I think I got.
So sick.
All right,
Very
what's
cool.
up with this?
Right, welcome in. What's a fucking dope ass little intro of the video here?
Danzilla, you said you got a 7,000 mAh battery?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
72, I think.
7,000 HV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hold
Nice.
on. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
It's the light
I actually,
bulb.
I just ordered a 3,000 lipo. I think it's a high voltage one too. Because I want to try that out. Like I've been just using the Lions, but I also want to try lipo on the 7-inch.
Nice. Yeah, for sure.
It flies like it's a beast, man. Like it's everything you think it is. It's got those big motors. It's got all the lipo juice. You know what I mean? Like there's no. Yeah, it's.
You don't have to worry about pulling
if you want it to. Yeah, it's fast too, and like cruising speed is like 60 kilometers an hour on the thing. Like it's just insane. Like,
fuck yeah!
I bet. It can carry a lot of weight too. Like you could put a couple GoPros.
I think
on
so.
that
Yeah,
for
I haven't
sure.
even put the GoPro on it yet. I've just done. I only have one of those battery packs, so
yeah.
That's why it
two or
feels
three
light,
times
too.
without.
Yeah, throw another 100 grams on there. You'll see a little bit of a difference on the flight characteristics, but not much.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
A couple maybe. That thing, like, he built that thing for like 2 GoPros, technically, really. I mean, that thing's a beast.
Yeah.
Man, I was looking at this.
I'm not really interested in doing freestyle with it. Just I like the
No,
fast cruising and surfing, and I'm gonna start pushing it. I've got some long range goals. And do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kilometers.
Fuck yeah.
Can't wait.
I want to do 5K by the end of the summer. So
Hell yeah.
should be doable easily.
Oh fuck yeah.
I think I've already done a kilometer with it. Actually, on the second flight, I pushed it out there pretty far up over the hill, across the street from me. Pushed it farther than I usually push my 5-inch. So.
Yeah, it's cool. Man, I feel like there is a different level of trust with like a 7-inch than a 5-inch, because a 5-inch, you're just gonna rip it usually close to yourself, hit bandos, or like, you know, you can send them out a bit though. Like, you can definitely send them out, but
yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I also beat them up, right?
yeah, and I don't really want to send out my beat up shit. You know what I mean? Because there's like a higher chance of issues, I guess.
There's always something in the back of your mind, like, oh, did I whack it one too many times?
Yeah. Actually, I plugged mine in for the first time today, and like, bro, it took forever to get satellites. It was like,
oh yeah,
my quad took like, bro, I was like, is there something wrong with my GPS right now? I'm like sitting around, I'm like, it was. I mean, I guess I don't have the latest and greatest like M10 GPSs, but I mean, yeah, it still took like at least 10 minutes. I was like,
7-inch, madness.
Fuck yeah, we got some wall banger coming up for you. Oh yeah.
I had some trouble with that 7.5-inch too. I could not get it to arm. It was working in Betaflight beautifully. Wouldn't arm. Didn't do anything with it. It wouldn't do anything on LiPo. It worked perfectly on USB, but not on LiPo. Took me forever. Finally figured it out with the LRS boys over on the ELS Discord. I still had the extra 2 wires from my O3 plugged in. I've got like 2 extra wires.
You didn't need those ones.
The S-Bus wires, and for some reason, that S-Bus wire on my O3 was stopping the whole thing from arming.
Crazy.
It was the weirdest thing ever.
The O3 has some like, you can kind of control it and shit, right? Probably from like
yeah. If you're using it as your control link, then you need the S-Bus wires.
Yeah.
But
so
you
then
don't if you're not, and if you it can screw up your flight controller. I don't know. It's just like too many S-Bus things and spoils the party. I'm not really sure why, but it took a while to figure that out. I thought I had a bad receiver or a bad FC. I was getting ready to replace both.
Oh fuck.
It was really weird.
Yeah,
it was it stumped Brandon Beans. It stumped Riot. It was pretty funny. It was a weird one.
It makes sense.
So yeah, if you're not using your O3 as a control link, get rid of that extra S-Bus wire. Yeah, you don't need it. It can cause trouble.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can't like change a channel on the inputs and shit, right? Maybe so if RC link is already coming out of there and it's wired up, then maybe it's not going to talk to ELRS then. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's why I like analog, man. Real simple.
Straight up.
Yeah.
So tried and true. It's old technology.
You say that, but if I had to set up an analog rig tomorrow, I would have no freaking clue what I'm doing because I don't know analog. I know there's like VTX tables and
I just go online and look at that and then enter it in. I mean, it's a grid.
I don't even know what that is. VTX tables.
Yeah, there you go.
What?
Us digital babies.
I mean, VTX tables did mess with me for a little bit, but then I just opened them up one day.
You don't even need to know VTX tables anymore because Betaflight has presets for everything. You can literally just put in like what next you have and just like, all right, preset for that. Boom. And it's in there.
In KISS for video shit, basically there's like a little drop down and it's like, do you have TBS Unify VTX or you know how what's the Team Black Sheep protocol again? Smart Audio or whatever. So it'll be like Smart Audio, Tramp, or other, I think. And because those are the two main ones, right? Is Tramp and and the TBS one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no VTX tables. There's no really numbers you got to put in. It's just you pick from that. If you have that type of VTX, then boom, it works.
Mm-hmm.
It populates it for you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're spoiled in digital, and VTX are spoiled, or analog spoiled in one direction. We're spoiled in another.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'll probably do digital one day, but not today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't hit that Barani so bad. We'll get it.
Good
Yeah,
job.
you will.
Keep practicing.
Wait, you're not digital? You're analog?
Keep killing it.
Me?
Yeah.
You got one from
Yeah,
Shelby
bro.
Hall.
I've only ever flown analog, bro.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were a DJI boy.
No, I'm
just a kiss.
just a
I'm all
analog
confused.
kiss boy, salsa boy now.
Oh, yeah.
That previous video was Wallbanger, and the link is in the chat. And now I'm going to post this one. This is Shelby Vole. If you're not subscribed to either of those two guys, you're dumb as a box of hammers. That's all I have to say.
If not
Harsh.
slightly dumber than that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Did you see that that like kind of power loop over the fucking over those dishes and shit, like that 3G tower? Like, would that affect us at all? I guess not.
Only if you're running FR Sky.
or Crossfire. Or Crossfire.
I mean, Crossfire, not really, man. Crossfire, like I've done a lot of crazy stuff over top of towers. Not ever had a problem.
Oh, I thought cell towers got Crossfire.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I haven't
Must be
really
some
been
ELRS
around in
guys
the
that told
cell
me that.
tower, but I dove a radio tower plenty of times, and that didn't seem to mess with me.
Oh wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like an urban legend, or it's like a myth you hear about, like, oh, don't fly near the fucking, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they were able to do something in firmware or something, or who knows? I don't. I'm not a tech guy, but I just know that things have come a long way in the fucking hobby. So who knows what they've been able to do?
I think the trick too is to do a couple of test passes. Fly past it not too far away,
Right?
a little farther away from it. See if you start getting video breakup, or your control link starts to drop. And then I'm okay. I can get a little closer, and then you get a little closer. And
Nitrate makes a very valid point too. When you already have a bunch of quads, it's costly to upgrade to DJI.
Yeah, or a bunch of kids.
Or any
Either
digital.
way,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
Oh shit! Yeah,
A bunch of quads or a bunch of kids.
Country specific.
Yep.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh really?
Oh,
I mean, some
cell
people have
towers in
both.
Australia.
I was gonna say they probably have a lot like higher output towers out there because of the distance, so they might be stronger cell towers out there. Same with Canada.
Yeah.
Maybe Australians just love shouting.
Or having the wrong region set on their radio. I don't know.
Walk snail to me.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the analog to digital jump. As even like I'm a DJI guy because that's what I started with. I'd love to try Walk Snail or HD0, but that's an expensive. It's just as expensive for me to switch over to that as it would be for Kieck to pick up on digital. It's hard to try the other systems. Everybody's always like, "Oh, Walk Snail's better," or DJI's better. I'm like, well, DJI's better because it's what I have.
That's literally all it is, man. Like we were kind of saying earlier, none of it matters. It doesn't matter what you use. It doesn't matter what brands. Doesn't matter what anything. If it works for you and you like it, that's all that fucking matters.
And it's expensive to change. So like switch into like I don't know in Canada. Like if I wanted to try out Walk Snail, pair of Walk Snail goggles, and whatever their good transmitter is,
probably
it's probably going to cost me close to like $800, $900 to get there.
Totally.
I can imagine. I imagine the goggles are over $600-700 Canadian, right?
I would imagine so.
Yeah, it'd be just as expensive as starting, for anybody, really.
I guess people that did start in digital have they I guess they kind of got the upper hand in a way. I don't want to say upper hand, but they got with the times, I guess you could say, and they never had to go through the trials and tribulation. Well, I don't even want to say trials and tribulation, but just the joy that is analog video.
Flexo knows. DJI V2 and the Vistas, yeah, it's true. They're indestructible. I like my O3s though, man. I haven't had any real problems with them. So, yeah, but I think the Vista is definitely more indestructible. Yeah, those Vistas are just little metal bricks. You can't do much to them.
Right.
And the replacement cameras are cheap as chips.
Sure.
Weren't they doing it? Weren't they like stop
what's-
making them or something like at one point because the
Yeah.
new shit came out? So like,
I think they're running out, and I think you got to start looking at the RunCam Wasp or whatever.
Yeah.
Link, is that what it is?
yeah, run cam link.
Yeah,
I
I think you
yeah.
can run that. I don't know if you can run that straight up or if you have to have WTFOS. I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. So you can get OSD
Sure.
and shit. I think that's for
Mhm.
like yeah.
For the Vista, I have WTFOS, so I get full OSD and everything. But for the O3, you switch over. You don't need to worry about any of that stuff.
Interesting.
You don't need to
Actually,
worry
I had
about
a
the
question about
hack.
the OSD shit with DJI. You know, on analog, how you can like put everything in the corners and shit, right? Do you do
Yeah.
that in digital OSD, or is it too big that you put it more close to the middle?
No, in Beta Flight, it's the same thing. You put your RSSI or your battery voltage. You can move
elements
them
on it, yeah.
around. It's yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But the only problem with the DJI is it has like its own permanent OSD in the bottom right corner.
Mhm.
Oh.
This is like your megabits per
true.
second and
Yeah,
your
like the
goggle
same as
batteries
Mavic
and
stuff,
stuff like
right?
that.
Like
You can't really get rid of
info.
that. Yeah, exactly. So you just have to like move your OSD so it doesn't overlap that shit. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like having the OSD from your camera. Remember when you could activate the camera OSD? Like some cameras have like that
Yeah.
built-in camera
With
OSD.
the little freaking joystick thing.
Well, King Kieck has two OSDs here. What's the like King Kieck's video that's playing right now?
Yeah,
He's got some sort of
so
overlapping
I
OSD
put a
going
camera,
on.
camera on there, and I just never took the camera's menu off of there and threw the little control board.
Yeah.
I'm
Same
already
here.
there, so I'm a minimalist when it comes to all that. The less I have to do, and the faster I can get out there and fly, that's the way I like to do it.
Fuck yeah.
Totally.
That's why I love copy pasting diffs, for my OSD. Like I have my OSD
Right.
set up, so I have like a text file with that. I have my modes set up. I have my a text file for each one, and I just drop it in. Done.
Yeah, one thing about me is after like a minute of flying, I don't even see any of the OSD, and I forget to look at my battery voltage a lot, shit like that.
Immersed. Yeah.
I find myself doing that too.
And sometimes
Yeah.
I'll fix my quad and I'll forget, to check everything. And sometimes I won't have an OSD and I won't even notice until I go to look at where my battery voltage is at. I'm like, shit.
It's like, oh yeah, I should
guess
check my
we're-
voltage.
I guess we're
What
guessing today.
You start a timer when you take off.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Sure.
Right now, makes camera OSD comes in handy for RC cars. Yep, totally.
How's that?
Or for
So-
wings, even too. It's just the power. You get the power
Uh.
for the camera, so you get like a power input at least. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my freestyles, I don't fly with too much OSD. It's just voltage and
Yeah.
LQ basically are the only ones I really worry about. Sometimes I usually have like throttle position on there too. Just
Yeah, I was
keep
gonna
an eye
say
on
I like
things.
throttle position on there just so I know things aren't getting screwy. The battery's
Yeah.
dying on me or something. I'm like using too much throttle. I'm like, what's going on?
But it's good too if you're trying something new. You're like, oh, what was my throttle position? You can kind of like glance at it while you're trying something. You're like, oh, I need to push that, or it's just something for comparing or getting better. I think too.
Totally.
Right.
Man, yeah.
Need to up that a little bit if I
I
want to
love
make that gap.
I love watching the DVR back, man. I don't know if you guys watch the DVR shit, but I love watching like even like the analog DVR. I don't know. I'll watch that and then I'll look at the HD footage and I'm like, okay, it's like you have to appreciate both in a way.
Yeah, I used to watch it as much as I need to. Really,
Yeah,
sometimes I don't even save it, but
true.
A lot of the
Um,
times I don't even record on the goggles, but when I do and I watch it, I like it better sometimes, especially if
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of tricks, because DVR seems to be like it looks like you're going faster than when you have a nice 4K, camera footage on there.
Stabilized 4K,
Yep.
like yeah.
Just
But
to
man,
get that raw feeling.
I
Can I just interject for a moment?
Yeah.
This is Iceface FPV, and it is triggering me that he has 2 crosshairs and they're not
know.
lined up.
You're
Yeah.
triggered.
I noticed that. I let it go. I was like,
Yeah.
like I see that.
I don't hate
I
the
don't
guy,
know.
but it's triggering me.
Come on,
Well,
Ice.
it makes you
Give me a
wonder
twitch.
which one is the real.
You poor
That's
thing.
awesome.
Well, I think the little one is the 03 and the fat one is Betaflight.
Yeah.
Betaflight.
I wonder if you could like
This
chroma
must be
key
Florida.
out those propellers.
Somebody's got to come up with an AI for it. You know what I mean?
I know.
It should be
Because
There
then
easy to
is
do.
actually, and that's going to be our next video, I believe, on the
Oh, really?
playlist.
No
Let's do it.
way.
This is good.
One is actually going to be talking a little bit about AI in analog DVR footage.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Best analog video yet. Check this out.
Pretty cool.
I think I saw something like this.
Shogun Emperor.
I think I saw something about this, but
And what is up, party people,
I don't know.
and welcome back to the channel. So in the past few videos, I've tried to get AI to work for analog so as to get better analog images. This time I'm flying with the Analog Mobula 7 and I'm using the Tiny Whoop pinch cam. And so far that has been the better one yet. I have not tried with the Cadex Ant, as that particular camera is a little too heavy, and the next video I'll try with the Cadex Ant Lite, because I just received notification that the Cadex Ant Lite's in the mail. I've lost like 2 so far in
Jesus.
3. Yep.
Jeez, that's
So I don't have a
weird.
software. I've had to get my buddy Alan to do it for me. And so this
It's
video
not.
is
It's not
also
meant to be if it gets lost in the mail twice.
first flight's done by me.
Yeah.
Hope you all enjoy. Check this out.
This must be Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a link in the chat for Shogun Emperor.
We're not at the AI yet part, are we?
No, I think maybe. I think
Huh.
no.
If it is, then
I don't think it is because it doesn't seem like it is, but maybe. I don't know. Depending on how bad it was before. There's nothing to base
Where's
it on.
Nomad? Doesn't he know how to make like AI models and stuff like that? You should get Nomad. I don't know. He could make one. He might be able to make
Says I
some
don't
money.
think so.
Yeah, MoFPV made a video about using AI to enhance the analog or even the HD0 and Voxmail, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
I just mean get rid of the props and screen.
yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah,
you could
very
figure that
cool.
out.
Like that's why I would have thought maybe the ducks would have been out of view and stuff if this was the AI part, but
You could paint them chroma green. That's what you should do.
Right. Yeah, no
Paint
doubt.
your ducks.
Green screen them out.
I maybe used it to get rid of breakup.
yeah, maybe.
It looks pretty clean.
Yeah, if that's the case, then I can see that for sure. Yeah,
Mhm.
Breaking
gotta
up
be
is
what it
hard to
is.
do.
that must
Must
be what
be.
it is.
Switzerland.
Because it looks super
This is in the
normal.
mountains of
And
Switzerland.
maybe that's the whole. Maybe that's the whole point. Is that it's analog video, but it looks normal without breakup.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you guys are enjoying content, please do
Yeah, it
help
must be.
to subscribe, like this video. It will definitely
Because
help
there
out
were
a
a
lot.
few bits of
And
breakup, but
until the next one,
for if it's a
thank you all for watching,
mob,
and see you guys again
like
soon.
one of those little quads will probably get some breakup, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does have a video before this about how he did it. So check out his channel. He's got a couple other
for
videos
sure.
about it. And yeah,
Cool.
Guess who's next?
Mr.
Guess who's next?
Oh,
The man, the myth, the legend.
There we be.
let's go.
Oh, this is a rare
Oh,
non-time
the low
fighting
battery.
match.
Starts off with a low battery.
Living the dream.
It's like, we're gonna kill battery today.
Marg.
I feel like sometimes it's like you're halfway through a pack and you're like, wait, now I know what that sick line is. I'm gonna go do that now. And you only have you only have half the pack
Yeah.
left. So you're like, yeah.
Whoa. I didn't ever notice that before. That's like a submarine bridge.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would love to fly at a spot like this.
Yeah, I think this is the St. Quatrix Day. I recognize the spot from Bean's video.
Definitely break some shit there. That's a break some shit location.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, hard things.
Yeah.
First time flying 5-inch in 2 years? Wow. Holy crap, dude.
Damn.
That's a long time.
Dude, yeah, 5-inch quads are fast, bro. They can get really going real fast, real quick.
I couldn't
You notice that
Flying
especially,
blender.
man. After flying 7-inch, 5-inch feels a lot different. Throttle for takeoff is a lot different. It's actually kind of jarring going from 7-inch to 5-inch and trying to like I didn't freestyle that much while I was away, but when I did and I was using my 5-inch, I was like, fuck, this thing is flying. This flies way different than a 7-inch.
Yeah, they're definitely all different animals.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
You can do what?
I didn't share the MYK's link.
Oh, I thought you did.
There it is in the chat. Go subscribe or die. Subscribe or die.
That's super awesome, dude. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
killing
very
it.
cool. Absolutely.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
if you have a spot like that you can go to, and you have a 5-inch and you want to fly, you have to go there. That's like
Yeah.
that's just a playground, basically. That's just an FPV playground. Sim
Oh,
map.
you ran it down to 12 volts?
Yeah, you definitely killed that battery.
You're still at 14.8 though, aren't you?
Surprised you even got any
Where are
flight
you?
left out of it.
Oh, he's at 13.6, 13.2.
Runs
Oof.
it down
By
to
the way,
12.
this is a
Down there.
4S, right?
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
down
yeah,
to
okay.
12.
So that's a little dangerously low. Well, not
Yeah,
it'll
it's
bounce
getting
back
on
a
there.
little bit.
666.
Oh wow.
Fuck
The
yeah,
most I
brother.
usually fly down the 4S packs is like
Me.
13.9 or like 14.
Yeah, I don't even pay attention to whole voltage. I just look at the per cell value. So I'm always looking for 3.6.
Oh, true. Huh.
Because so it doesn't matter if you're flying 4S or 6S or whatever.
Yeah, you just
do
look
this
at
per
the
cell voltage.
yeah,
And yeah, you never have to do the math in your head.
no doubt.
I'm too stupid
Yeah.
to do the math in my head. So yeah.
In my
Yeah, that
OS,
happens.
I always just put like the full voltage, the per cell voltage, and the milliamp hour used. But
Oh,
Wait, did we lose King Kieck? Is he frozen or just sitting
Um,
still?
My
here.
camera messed up, but I'm still here.
yeah.
I was
all
like, he
We'll get
sits
it.
still.
We'll get it fingered out, maybe.
Guy's like a
I'm like, yeah,
statue.
he's a statue. He's a mime or a statue. That's right.
Oh, this is the
we're
video I was
trying to
telling you
figure it
about.
This special video that he
Brad.
posted. Little something.
Oh
extra
shit.
for
Okay.
us.
Yeah.
Beans catching a police chase. Like
No way.
like
With
a
the sunset.
my
What the
video,
hell?
he planned it out. It's like beautiful. It's like, oh,
Whoa.
beautiful. And
That's
then
the
there's
same
this guy
kind of
over
thing that
here
was in the
doing
last
donuts.
video.
Guy doing
Oh.
donuts. And then wait for it. It's like I was like, oh, Beans is doing drifting. Nope, there's the cops.
Was that a cop? Oh. That's too good.
He's running.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. No way. No
That's
way.
what I mean. You couldn't play like this video. I thought it was planned.
No way. No fucking way, dude. This is like that's a movie scene. Oh no way.
How far can you go?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, Beans is getting out there now. It's long
turn
range,
around.
better be-
Doing it.
You know, with those buildings
Damn.
between you.
That is really cool,
Yeah,
man.
good job, Beans.
Fuck
Hopefully
yeah,
it was
yeah.
shot in like 60 or 120, and then he can do some epic shit with it.
Yeah.
that was super rad. Super rad.
Very
Yeah, I know. You couldn't plan that out, eh? Wallbanger, golden hour. Like the lighting is perfect. The
Yeah,
intro is
setup
perfect. He
was
comes in over the water. You think it's like the opening scene of like Fast and the Furious or something.
Literally, yeah. There was a production value in that.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
GTA there for sure.
That's why I first saw it. I'm like, what? Beans is like shooting professional gigs now? That's so cool. I didn't realize at first it wasn't.
Bad for life. Welcome in,
Nice.
bro. Good to see you.
Oh, whoa.
Back to some King Kieck and some frisbee golf or whatever they call it. Disc golf. I guess it's bad to call it frisbee golf, right?
Either way,
Yeah, I've
I
never
don't-
tried
golfers
doing
don't
this
like it.
yet.
I
That's a
don't
great
play
one.
it.
What's wrong
so
with the name?
Either way.
What about Frolf? I thought Frolf was the best name.
That's a good one.
Frisbee golf?
Rolf.
Are you an up and
Yeah.
coming
Rolf.
YouTube channel? Or even just a YouTube hobbyist like myself, looking to get away from being
Yeah, man, I like your
tied up,
videos,
held
man. I
down
like your
by
goofing
corporate
around.
microphones like
If you ain't
and
crashing,
now.
you ain't
Flavor.
flying.
Let me introduce
Yeah.
you
Times.
to
That's
the
true.
Hollyland microphone system. All right,
Oh,
I
sweet.
think I got the
bought
camera.
a single
Which comes in this nice little fabric hard case right
Yeah,
here.
camera's back.
You can buy a double version, 2 transmitters, 1 receiver. And it comes
He's
in this
moving
cool
again.
little, plastic case that
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
get because I cheaped out and went with the single version.
I was just
These
playing the
things are
staring
small, they
contest with
sound
you
amazing.
guys.
I swear.
You definitely won, bro. You definitely won.
Not only that, versatility. I can hold it in my hand. I can put it on my collar. I can shove it into this sock right here.
That's what she said.
And then I got a handheld mic. On top of that, this nice little
Oh yeah, you got the
Perfect.
lightsaber mic
an
microphone holder too. I've
amazingly
ever seen
Yep.
that.
sock. Check out this amount of wind coming through right here in this clip. Windy or not windy, but with the wind, I got this new little microphone set up right here. It's like the Hollyland.
Wow, works awesome,
Perfect.
eh?
If anybody's interested.
Yeah, it
like
does
some
surprisingly well,
introduction.
man. These things
If you're
are
considering a
pretty
wireless
dope.
mic and receiver
Interesting.
combination, man, check out Hollyland.
I had
Mark.
the
I'm not going to include
the
any
old
sort of
DJI
affiliate link
mic.
down
Or
in
no,
the
sorry,
description
was it
below.
DJI? No shit. It was a Rode mic that was kind of similar to that.
Mm.
The Rode Wireless Go. I think it was like the original one.
I
But
gotta tell you, man, the Hollyland rivals the Rode and the DJI mics. I think they
Yep.
add too much bass into voice on the other ones, to be honest,
Yep.
for my personal preference. But talk to Stu of UAV Futures. He's a fan of this thing as well. You know, so
no doubt.
it is
Hmm.
what it is. It's microphone.
Wallbanger had a
works.
good question there. How much does that one cost?
Oh, yeah, how much-
This one for the double, I think it's about $89 or something like that. For the single,
It's not bad.
it's like 60 or 70. It's a few dollars cheaper.
Oh wow, that's a good price.
So I went with the single, and then I'm like, you know what? Sometimes I go and fly with a buddy. What if I want one? So I hollered at Hollyland. I'm like, what do I got to do to get a second one? Can I do like a video review on it? And maybe
Yeah.
you guys toss me one or whatnot?
Mm.
They're like, yeah, just give us a shout out and we'll send you the other transmitter or whatever.
Oh, that's
So
sick, man. That's
I was
sick.
like, well, that's kind of cool, you know?
I've actually
an
heard good
affiliate
things
link?
about it, to be honest. Yeah, I've actually heard good things about
They-
Hollyland.
They actually did give me an affiliate link and said that if I make like a full-on review of it, they'll consider partnership in the future, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, yeah.
Very cool.
But it's outside of the norm for me to even ask, hey, what do I got to do to get one of these? But I didn't want to buy another
Yeah.
set
Yeah.
just to get one, you know?
Totally.
Yeah.
Are you like into like audio shit or just like wanting to have better mic quality or like
I just had a cheap $20 like lapel mic before, and it was shit quality, you know, and I wanted
Yeah.
to at least be enjoyable somewhat.
Totally.
no,
Yeah.
You use it
Oh,
anywhere.
You know, because I mean, I go back and I watch my own videos and get a laugh out of it because of the comedic effects I throw in there.
I agree.
The kids watch it all the time, you know, all my buddies. So
yeah.
Totally.
I want them to at least enjoy it instead of being like, man, this is kind of funny, but up the quality.
Sketch.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes GoPro audio can get a little funky if like it's if the mic's covered or muffled or yeah. So I definitely get why you want to have like good audio quality for sure.
For sure.
I think we're all like that too in this hobby. This part of it, like we all get stuff and it works, but we all have that itch to upgrade. You know what I mean? We're tech people, right? We love gadgets.
Yep.
We love
You
good
have to fight
gadgets.
the
You know,
urge, bro.
we
You
all
have to fight the urge.
everything I have always is like, what's the upgrade for that? You know,
And there's
do
a
I
lot of
need it?
FOMO
No,
in
I
this
don't need
hobby,
it.
dude. Like forced FOMO
Yeah.
almost. You know, there's so
Yeah,
many new
exactly.
products coming out all the fucking time. You know, and that
It's a
way
drug,
with all the influencers reviewing it and all that shit and tossing out their affiliate links, like we all like to complain about. You know,
Yeah.
but all jokes aside, with all the reviewers out there, you know, they're getting new products all the time, so they're pushing new products, whether whether they want to or not. They're being force fed the products, so obviously, why not make a video about it? You know, but with all that new shit coming out, nobody likes 30 products passing them by while they just buy one every 30.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So and it's so tempting, bro.
Yeah.
Like every time something new comes out, it's so tempting. For me, bro, I try to fight that urge as much as I can, unless I'll really spend some time and let that urge like I'm like, oh, do I want to spend that much money on that? I'm like, I'm gonna wait a little
Sleep
bit.
on it.
It's another huge reason why I'm on analog still, because I'm like, man, I'm gonna sink a lot of money into this, and then it's gonna be a continuous expensive thing as new shit comes out, old shit gets phased out, and then like
and you have no idea how many emails I get from different FPV stores like, oh, did something catch your eye? Hey, are you still there? This is in your shopping cart. Like, I haven't decided if I want to pull the trigger on it yet. You know, like I'm just looking at it because I saw it. You know, it looked good. Do I got the money?
You wait for
I don't know.
the email. That and you wait for the email that says like, oh, you forgot this in your cart. Here's 10% off if you want.
No doubt.
Always wait a day for that email if you can.
Yep.
It's all. It's a big.
Flexo has a good point about it being broken, and that's one of my rules. I don't upgrade unless I break something. Like unless I need to. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to get new goggles just for the sake of getting new goggles. I'll get new goggles when mine break. You know what I mean? Like it's like I'm not going to just upgrade for the sake of having. I don't need two pairs of goggles working at the same time.
You don't need it. You don't need the new Fandancy thing. You don't need the brand.
Yeah, but when they break, damn straight, I'm getting the new Fandancy fancy dancy thing.
That's how I am with Crossfire receivers. Like all my receivers, like the most or the highest number of connection or whatever I get is like 65 to 70 or something like that. And as soon as I'm 50 yards away, if that, it's getting down into the 30s, but they still work. I haven't fail-safed yet.
There you go. There you go.
So,
but I got about 4 of them, so I need to kill 4 before I upgrade.
Yeah, I never killed a Crossfire receiver before.
It's hard. I've killed 1, like actually killed 1, and I've had 5. I got 4, and
there's nothing to them, right?
Not really. They're a tiny little chipboard. I mean, they weigh, less than a feather.
They're easy to secure, and they tuck them inside. The biggest thing is like ripping off an antenna or something. If you rip off your UFL mount or something.
Yeah, the antennas, I go through those all the time because they're so long. You chop them up with your props.
That's why I hated this. That's why I switched to LRS. Actually, I was tired of chopping up props.
Well, if you get ELRS 915, it's basically the same as Crossfire. They got them same antennas,
Same style.
I like my
new Crossfire antennas are really nice too. They're small, like the Express LRS ones, really tiny ones.
The new Crossfire ones are? Really? How
I
new
know
are you?
I know they make some mini ones for like smaller quads.
I just got the for LRS. I just got my first True Diversity one. That's what I put on 7.5.
Oh yeah,
the ELRS True Diversity.
Yeah, I scooped up this guy a little while ago, and it had a Crossfire antenna like this long. It stuck out the back just barely. It's tore off in my drawer for another quad later, but
wow.
What is that? What is that little guy?
This is a Gep RC Smart 16 1.6 inch props.
Looks fun.
Oh yeah, it's a Ripper 2S. I dropped it.
Garden
This one
Ripper?
I made a video about dropping a drone from my DJI Mavic Air 2. This was the one, and it fell 400 feet to the ground. Didn't arm at all, and all it did was crack the top plate a little bit, smash the batteries up. But it flew.
You were
again
trying to.
later
You were
that day.
trying to arm it.
Yeah.
Were you trying to arm it?
So what
Why
I think
didn't it arm?
happened. What I think happened is because I just plugged it in and I started trying to hook it up. So it didn't have time to sit there and calibrate the accelerometer or gyro or whatever the fuck, you know. The science behind it is beyond me. I just know that as soon as I tried to arm it, it kept saying calibrate in the OSD. Yep. So
I remember Umagod talking about that exact problem when he was shooting for Deadliest Catch. He's trying to arm his quad on a moving boat, and it wouldn't arm because of that. Like he had the minimum arm angle cranked to 180, so that wasn't that. He had to go into the CLI and change the period of time when it would balance or whatever. I can't remember.
Yeah,
exactly
I think somebody in my video comment section
something like that,
mentioned something about that. Like, hey, you got to let it sit flat for a minute, a couple of seconds or whatever.
But Umagod was like, I can't, because he's on this boat that's like heaving
I remember
North Pacific Ocean.
That'd be hard.
And you're on a job. You're like, how do I fix this?
Everyone stand still.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Stop
moving the boat. Yeah, can you imagine being an angry guy? Stop moving the boat. I know.
I can't work in these conditions.
Yeah.
I'll be in my trailer.
So Marcel, I see the is it the Immortal TV2? Yeah, they're shorter, I guess. Weird.
Are they still for 2.4 or whatever? Or 5. What is it?
Not Crossfire for 900.
Yeah, for Crossfire 900, 915.
900, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I kind of like that. We'll have to put that on a freestyle rig.
Shopping list, yeah.
If you're running a 900 though, if you're not,
email you.
It's not all Crossfire's 900, is it?
Yeah. No, they got something like
you can switch it.
There's another one like 868 or some weird number like that.
868,
for you.
Like ELRS has 2.4 and 9, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even updated my anything Crossfire since I put it on my quads. Not the little module, nothing.
No,
you know,
if it works, you don't need to.
Yep,
leave
exactly.
It. I hate updates, man. If my shit works, I leave it. But certain things you're like, okay, I can update that. If stuff's getting worked on and getting improved, like that's one thing. If something already works and it's foolproof and you have no issue with it, just fucking don't touch it, man. Just leave it.
The only thing I do need to upgrade is my Betaflight configurator so I can use presets and shit. I've been putting that off for a little bit, you know.
Nice to have.
Other than that, you know, and I'll probably do that, you know, before the weather really starts getting nice because I want that, you know, experience. I want to get, you know, in there and play around with it.
Yeah.
See if I can't fly a little bit better, you know. Get a little bit less prop wash at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new Betaflight's pretty amazing. Like I
Fractal
was saying
sucks.
Earlier, even the is so much better. It's insane.
Yeah, Fractal Engineering actually sells shirts with like a Nintendo logo. That
was a thing with Ciotti.
Yep.
It was the whole thing with Ciotti was pretty insulted by that.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
They were making fun of him.
So hey, the bars on the bottom right, is that's signal? That's the radio signal?
Bars on the right.
See, like the 35, like above.
Oh yeah. That's Crossfire.
Wow, really?
I do, yeah.
That's Crossfire RSSI.
Yeah, because yep.
What's a percentage?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it means. I just know that if it gets down too far below 30, that's when I have had I think it's 2 fail safes off of Crossfire that I've had.
What are you using for? Are you using like 50 miller, 100? Are you using 1 watt? Like what?
It's 8 400. So wouldn't that be 500?
For the VTX, it's 400, but I don't know exactly what the level for Crossfire is at.
Okay,
maybe 500 milliwatts. I
I don't think it's any higher than that.
Really?
As far as the power.
Those numbers seem scarily low to me though, because when
Yeah.
I
Don't
fly,
they though? It
Like-
works.
because man, I never saw Crossfire go below like 98 ever, unless like maybe for like a split second or something, it'll like you know
Mhm.
do a little attenuation or something. But yeah, fuck. But then again, I've seen a lot of videos like that too, and in the OSD, the fucking whatever the signal is, radio signal kind of connection, blah blah blah. They go low, but they're still flying fine. So I don't know if maybe it's a different scale, maybe different flight controllers or shit have like a different. I don't know. Fuck, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I've never
It did
even
look like-
used
yeah.
RSSI on my Crossfire. I've always used LQ.
LQ, yeah, same.
And that gives you the one one over
Percentage, I guess.
whatever thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beans, we were talking about ELRS the other day. So I was talking about my numbers and stuff like that in the
What's up?
OC and LQ and how to properly read RSSI DBM because it's a negative number and everything like that. And I said I still get confused by negative, you know. But he was saying that the only time you really need to worry about the RQ or the RSSI DBM is the best time to use it is when you first fire up your quad and it's sitting there. And you look, if you look at your number and it's where it should be within a certain number, like you know everything's working right. After that, you don't need to really look at it. You look at your LQ. Your RSSI DBM is just like a glance. You're like, okay, yep, that's the number it's supposed to be. That means it's talking to itself properly. And after that, look at your LQ.
Yeah, it gives you a little value to. It's almost like a peace of mind value.
Yeah, it means it's like everything's working and talking and working as it should.
True.
You know, but after that, you don't need to watch it.
Yeah, and
I can't remember. I think you said, you know, when you plug in, it should be like at like 25. I can't remember. I didn't remember the numbers now. It's minuses, so yeah. I think it's really low. It's like minus 25 when you first fire up.
Right.
You know, if it says like minus 100 when you first fire up, yeah.
Yeah, beta flight on my OSD and telemetry options of what you can have on your OSD. My LQ and RSSI are kind of like linked in one. I don't know. I don't know if it's a problem with the
it's the
flight
older
controller I'm using or whatnot.
It's the older beta flight.
Yeah, it could be that. But
older beta flight. Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Yep. So
there you go. Time for an upgrade.
Yep. No doubt.
Yeah, you might get better link quality out of your Crossfire if you upgrade too, by the way, then, because that might actually be able to upgrade maybe what module are you using for Crossfire? Is it like the Nano? Is it the Micro?
It's
or
the Micro.
Micro?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Micro
you have up to 1 watt you can put it up to, and you could
but actually recently I've actually been using the TBS Tango 2, so it's built right in.
Yeah, that's what I use.
And it's the newest version of the Tango 2, I guess.
V3 board, yeah.
V3 or fucking
and maybe the newer gimbal, probably the new gimbals too. Yeah,
nice.
Scooter must be.
So you should be able to blast that thing at like max output and just like stay away from your own Wi-Fi, and then you'll be you won't have any issues with Crossfire. There's no way.
No.
I mean, I do.
That's the other thing I wonder about. I'm always flying. I'm always flying out in the middle of nowhere. I've never flown in like a populated area before. I'd be like, I've never had to worry about Wi-Fi.
Yeah, true.
10,000.
Yeah, the only times I really fail-safed, I was like barely able to see where I was going to begin with. I was that far away.
Yeah.
So I've never had any worries. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
As long as Crossfire is holding up until I can't see, that's all I really need, man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So far with the LRS, I've the only time I've never had ELRS drop off anything. I always turn around when my video gets really blocky.
Yep.
Yeah.
However, this summer I want to try ELRS. I want to get a little module because I got the Tango 2, so that'll open up the module bay on the TX16. Slap a little ELRS module in there and see what's up. See if I like it better. Seeing as how
it's not that different really. It's a good radio connection. Crossfire has no real weaknesses compared to ELRS, I don't think.
In
Yeah.
whoops, it does
Except for maybe the
apparently. You
advanced
know, just add in the extra
Mm.
weight in whoops to have a crossfire receiver as opposed to an ELRS or a
Right.
free sky. So when I buy whoops,
Hear that?
I got
Yeah.
the TX16. I just get the free sky.
Mm.
Yeah.
I never fly very far away, you know, so I'm never.
Yep.
You're not worried
I'm
about
in my
Yeah.
basement, yeah.
Yeah.
So fail safes on that. You know, it'll happen at 200 feet away from you, but I'm never that far away anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you are, you got a huge basement, dude.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Even in my
200-foot
yard.
basement? Woo.
Yeah, even in my yard, I'm like 150 feet from the one side of my house to the opposite side of my neighbor's houses. Can't be any more than 200 feet away right there. So
Yeah. There you
How old is that protocol? Free Sky.
older than me, probably.
Old.
Like,
go.
I wonder who the fuck invented that shit. Like, I'm just curious. Like, I'm curious. Now that you guys are talking about it, I actually want to like kind of see the history on it.
Yeah, we
These
should
guys all like
contact them.
Traxxas. Isn't it Traxxas and all that? Like it comes out of the old fly. Not Traxxas.
A quick little
Axis. No.
search says it was founded in January of 2010.
Oh, really?
Research and development oriented company, founded in words I can't comprehend.
Yep.
Um,
So that's almost like a couple years before the crazy FPV boom, I would say, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, it was basically right at the birth, from my understanding of it.
Yeah.
You know, it started around like 09, 2010, 11, somewhere around there.
Shit.
It really started picking up.
That's cool, man. It's actually really cool that people did that shit and made it possible for us to be able to do this shit.
mhm.
I like that it happened. I like that it happened really fast. Like,
Oh, yeah.
just a matter of a couple of years that I've been in. When I first got into the hobby, people were talking about basically how it was just starting to get better as far as components operating better and shit.
Mhm.
And just 2.5, 3 years later, now everything back then, 2-3 years ago, was absolute garbage compared to now.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh man, back 5 years ago, when we were running this, we could hardly even do a fucking barrel roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You hear
What's-
the OGs talking like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
For real. And it wasn't
It's like-
that long ago, but it makes me feel like it was back in my high school days in the early 2000s or something, you know?
Yeah, like before
What do
shit.
what do RC car guys use? So I'm always watching like Raz Schifrin and those guys do the speed runs. They're always
Traxxas.
having problems with their problems
Traxxas,
with
they
their
use those
connections.
dial ones, right?
Like he's holding his radio up above his head, and he's only like he's less than a kilometer away from himself. And I'm like, geez, dude, you got to get yourself ELRS. Like,
All right, peace out, wallbanger.
Yeah. Have a good night,
you know what I
Wallbang.
mean? Like, I don't know if you've seen those guys. doing their speed
Traxxas, they
runs
use
and
the
stuff.
Traxxas modules. They're their own brand, really. Yeah, it's crazy that
They
they
need to-
still use that, but they also don't do the distance we do.
Yeah, but to do those speed runs, they do need to get like a kilometer
I
away
guess.
from themselves to do the book. So when they're at the far end, he's like holding it up above his head. And he's like,
Right,
"Oh, I gotta
right.
go get it because I can't.
Standing
I
on the
can't. I
ladder.
lost connection." Yeah,
I've seen a couple
I'm like,
videos
"Geez,
where they're
get
standing
you-"
on like a scaffold or, you know, one of them
Yeah.
movable ladders and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well, thanks to Radio
Like it.
Master, they just came out with one of those radios. I forget what they call
oh,
them.
a
but
wheel
yeah,
radio
surface radio, they call it. Yeah, so basically
with the wheel.
Yep, they call it a surface
That's
radio.
cool.
Yeah, so
Wow.
and that's got open Edge TX on it or whatever. So I mean, it's
Oh,
got
yeah.
a screen and everything, and that's like one of the first of that kind. So that's going to be a
Nice.
huge upgrade for RC
Mhm.
people. I'm definitely
Mhm.
interested in getting one. You know,
I think someone was
Sure.
trying to fly a quad with it because you could still hook it up to a quad.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, somebody did that.
Yeah, but like,
that was funny.
there's no way you're gonna be able to do that though. Like, it's gonna flip out.
You gonna say hi?
a special guest.
Oh, special guests. Hey, little buddy.
Yeah.
I see
Howdy.
you.
Hello.
You're on TV, man.
Yeah, you're on the whole
famous.
internet.
The whole internet.
Thankfully, he's not
Is this-
asking for the sim right now. He's asking for a Lego truck, but that's all
Oh.
good.
Oh, is this the little guy that likes this? His ripping in the sim already?
Yep, has his own controller and shit already. You know, I won
Oh.
a radio
Lucky
Master
kid, man.
T, I think from Nappy, one of Nappy's streams.
Nice.
I'm like,
Oh,
well, it's
pretty cool.
outdated radio. I'm really not gonna, use it. Probably it was cool. I can re-gift it
Perfect
or
for Sims.
give it to the boy, and then if he drops it, I don't have to be all mad that he broke my controllers.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Smart.
Lucky
move.
guy.
And then it's still got 2 backups. So
Nice.
All
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah,
in.
little guy,
Actually,
your dad said he's going to let you fly his 5-inch tomorrow.
yeah, no doubt.
Fuck yeah, that'd be awesome.
Throw you under the bus.
Welcome in Reaction Entertainment, Tuan. We got Miss Shonda Dawn in the stream next week, guys. So check that out.
Ooh, Sean the Don.
The exclusive for you guys. So check that out next week. It's gonna be awesome. Fuck yeah.
Sweet meat.
Little drone footage of some mining area.
Whoa.
from
Yeah, I
some-
put the link up there in the chat. Carl's Hat Maker. Interesting.
someone new.
Huh.
Isn't there
It's
a
a
proper
movie.
name for a hat maker?
Charles.
Milner. A Milner is a hat maker.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
A Milner. Oh, and then he connection lost.
Yep.
Punched through the roof of your car.
Fail safe.
Cars start coming up real fast.
Just
Punch
fail
a hole in
safe
the
on top of
roof.
tree.
I gotta say, when I tried to drop this guy from my drone, my Mavic Air 2, the first video I did, I'm in the goggles of that little tiny quad, slapping down on my face
Yeah.
once I get to height, and then I just hit the release button, and I watched that fall while I'm trying to hit arm. I felt like I was falling down to the ground, man. I started getting like a mild panic attack, like, oh
Yeah.
shit, I'm about to die.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
So seeing views like this in videos bring me back to that moment, and I'm like, man, like how FPV can make you feel
Oh.
like it's
Oh, yeah.
actually you is fucking insane.
Oh,
Yeah,
Totally.
I still catch myself ducking when I go through like tight gaps or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Totally.
Something comes up,
Or
I'll
if you,
still
or if you
I'll
hit
still
something
duck.
directly on the camera, you'll like
you flinch.
move back and flinch,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh
Yeah.
man, shouldn't that have hurt?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Yeah,
Look at this guy.
I
with
find
girls
myself
with
like bending my
surfboards.
knees if I'm standing and I'm
Yeah.
in like a freestyle
Yeah.
spot. I'll be like bending my knees and almost like
Yeah,
turning with
leaning,
the
doing the
freaking
leans.
turns and
Yeah.
shit. You're like
Yeah.
you're getting extra turn with every time you use your body. It's like
Hmm.
yeah, you get
This is
extra
Sky
steering
Control
points.
Productions.
Have you guys almost fallen over yet while in the goggles?
That's I don't stand for that reason.
Oh,
In the
yeah.
early
The first
days,
time I did it, I did a power loop standing up, and I ended up on my knees. Like I went
Yeah.
down.
Oh, weird.
That's
So I've never stood up since then. I still don't do
Oh.
it. I've tried a few times, like leaning against a tree. I have to lean against something, but I'm
Yeah.
sure I could
Yeah.
get better and do it. But I've just never bothered. I've
Wow.
got a
I've
folding
I've
chair that I
came
take
close
with
to
me.
falling one time where I almost stumbled, but I was able to kind of just
Yeah.
lock the knees and, and brace
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. Oh, I can do it now, but I'm not good at it. Like I hate it. I hate everything about standing and flying.
I
Yeah.
used to always sit, but I like I don't know. Not every spot you have a spot to sit down.
True.
I take my folding chair with me, baby.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of like a man of opportunity. If I can sit,
Totally.
I might.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not like if I can, I will, but I guess it's wherever I'm at and how I'm feeling, or where
Yeah.
I want to be positioned. If I got to get up and get away from the spot that we're
Mhm.
set up at, then I'm standing for sure.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I usually stand unless I'm flying long range. Then I'm definitely sitting because it's like 20 minutes to stand.
Oh yeah, for sure. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
even 3.5 to 5 minutes, standing.
Hurts to
Mhm.
be pushing it.
All right.
This is a
Yeah.
nice sunset with the surfboards. It's a nice
Yeah.
shot.
It's a nice spot, period.
That's like that's some more movie. These are movie scenes.
This is a spot where you have to get out with your camera drone, your FPV,
Oh, yeah.
all your drones to get
Every
all
drone.
the shots and pictures. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
you can't pass up any opportunity in a spot like that.
Yeah,
Hell
totally.
no. I know. It's like, man, especially if you're traveling or something and you come across a sick spot, like you can't not do it because you don't know if and there's a likely chance you're never going to go back. And if there is the odd chance you can go back, then you're fucking lucky.
Mhm.
Well, tell us how annoyed did your girlfriend get? Like probably like every 5 minutes. Oh, we gotta stop. I gotta power loop that.
Well,
Ooh,
see,
where's
I
that?
tried to.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
and
do
your
a lot of.
drones.
Dude, I didn't do a lot of like stop along the ways, do a little here, a little there. It was kind of like go to this spot, fly a shitload. Or not a shitload, but
Yeah,
go to the spot, fly all my batteries. Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
fly it. Yeah.
And maybe we go a little somewhere else, and then we find another spot. Okay, I fly all my batteries there, and but yeah, she definitely was. I don't know, tired of the waiting for me to charge my batteries and having to storage charge my batteries
There you
and
go.
all that fun stuff. So
That's funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like, oh, that's a sick spot. I gotta fly there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. We have a video of yours coming up, I believe, after this one, Koala. So
Oh, sick.
drop you down in King Pete's spot and let you do a little story time.
Sweet. Yeah.
Ooh.
So the beginning of the video actually is quite story-ish, but I can actually just kind of give you guys a breakdown. So it's not just like unless you want to listen to me talking, but
We'll just mute it and then you can story time us.
Right.
Yeah, story time. It's frick, man. You guys are in for an interesting one. I mean, but then again, I don't know how interesting this flight is, but there's more. So, but yeah, this one is actually really cool. Still, though, yeah. It's basically my first. Well, whatever. I'll wait. I'll shut the hell up for now.
Shut the. Yeah.
We're not there yet,
Glad somebody
boys. We're
said
not
it.
there yet.
Let's
Glad
just
somebody
enjoy
said
Kyle's footage here. This is
Yeah.
filmed with the Air you were saying you had?
Yeah, the Air 2.
Air 2?
What's crazy is if I take off from my house and fly directly west, I want to say. No, directly east, then about the same distance from this video where I started at my new house and I'm flying to above my old place where I was living. The same distance, just directly east, my uncle lives there, and I actually took a beer to his house and whatnot, and like texting him like, "Hey, come outside," and he's like, "I'm not home." I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I got a beer hanging from my drone. I'm ready to drop it to you with my little drop system."
That's
So I told him I would do
it.
it again, but I've just never done it again because I live 2 blocks from the airport. So
shit.
yeah, for me to be doing
Careful.
this is, it could be sketchy, but at the same time, being that close, I hear the airplanes when they start up.
Oh yeah.
So as soon as I hear an airplane, plus I'm always on the different apps to see if there's any air movement and shit like that.
Yeah.
Probably not the wisest thing, from some of these Karen's perspectives, but just like Philly drone life is, if you're not being an idiot and you take into consideration these things, you can do it very safely, extremely safely. Plus the height that I stay at, the only time that I've ever seen planes get lower than that is directly over my house when they're coming in for a landing or during EAA in the summer when they're doing air shows and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically I do it right after shitty weather, when they're just getting their planes out, if they're going to be out, shit like that. I take into consideration all the factors.
Yeah. You do some risk assessment and like, if you hear
but
like,
I'm the first to admit that it's not the wisest fucking choice, so it is what it is.
Yeah,
totally.
And now with remote ID, I'm sure there will never be another one of those instances in the future from my house, just FPV below the tree line.
Yeah. For sure, man.
I feel for you guys.
That's super cool. I've never put anything like that on my bottom of my drone before. I've thought about doing it.
Oh yeah, I drop water balloons on the
Mhm.
kids at times during the summer and shit like that. I make it fun.
Nice.
So what do you do? Do you like hook up a servo or something and then it just fucking
Yeah, I bought this little kit from Amazon. It's got just a little sensor that goes underneath the light. So when you activate the bottom light, that'll open and close the little servo.
Oh, no way.
Tricky.
light activated? That's pretty
Yep.
cool.
So you don't need another channel or anything.
Nope. Some
No,
of them they sell with a little remote, but I know that's not going to be able to operate at thousands of feet away, you know.
No.
Yeah,
Sure.
And sometimes,
unless you hacked it and
you know,
give it its
not
own
that
crossfire
far.
system.
Right. That's super
Actually,
So
cool.
this is Koala's video.
Oh,
Coming up.
Oh yeah,
Gonna
let's
say,
get it.
all
Let's
right.
go. Hang on.
Sweet.
Lining up
Yeah, I
the
just dropped
mountains.
it. Just dropped it.
This is Grandpa's place, right?
Yep,
Let's
up
get
at
that
Grandpa's
story.
place. So it's a bit of a long video, but we don't have to watch the whole thing.
That's
But basically, she just shows a bit of we were traveling Taiwan, and then dude, this was the weather. I just got back like not that long ago. This is actually the boss of a store out there that I'm cool with, and I always just go visit him.
Nice.
He's got like a model shop, pretty sick. But now, yeah, dude. So we're just traveling to the countryside, basically, just on these little roads.
One way.
Pretty fucking sweet. Like it's like palm trees everywhere and stuff. But it's crazy because those aren't normal palm trees. They call it binglang trees, and it's actually like beetle nut trees, like beetle palms. So
beetle, yeah.
you know,
You
like
chew on them, don't they? You get high.
yeah, exactly. So then it was basically this day I woke up like super early because I was pretty stoked, right? And this is where I was staying, just in the countryside. Like it's like a little compound kind of place. Just
Nice. That's where the magic happens.
yeah.
Yeah. Got a mirror. Got a mirror.
Dude, look at this. There's no fucking third prong in any of the outlets out there, and my
Wow.
Oh no.
has a fucking ground pin.
How
So
did you manage?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
So-
now you know to bring the adapter in the future.
well,
Yeah.
you know what happened?
You
So
just cut it off.
there was nothing. There was nothing there. But then the uncle that was there had this one thing, but like I didn't know he had it, and I had to like we had to search for it a little bit. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
it was really lucky. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have been able to fly. So
Damn.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
What, they have 220 there or 240 rather? Or
No, just regular. I think same as North
they
America.
have 120?
Yeah.
It's not grounded. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
But yeah, you could just
Just
rip out the
snip it
ground
off.
pin on that thing if you really wanted to, right? Like
It's not
yeah,
ideal,
so
but you can, yeah.
here's basically I'm flying from the little fucking vegetable garden. This whole area, everybody has their own vegetable gardens, and they're fucking massive.
As it should be.
And you just like literally live off of the fucking vegetables out there. They're so fresh as fire, bro. Like, yeah, this is actually my first flight the next morning. Like before this, my last video, it was like the night before this that I flew to the top of the one mountains there, but
Okay.
kind of like a little trippy edit, to be honest. Like it's not like a full out I don't know, it's more of a exploratory pack, so I'm just kind of cruising around, like looking, seeing where I can fly, seeing how my video signal is.
Right.
Checking out
dude,
the
it's
view.
This is like 7 in the morning or 7:30, around 7:30 in the morning, and like, bro, look at this freaking clouds, bro. They're so low.
I know.
It's like,
No wind. That's just perfect, yeah.
dude, it was insane, bro. Like look at the DVR and the
Beautiful.
footage, bro. Like that's what I was looking at. Like
Yeah,
that shit
that's
was
gorgeous
crazy,
either way,
bro.
man.
It's
It looks
cool.
like you're
the
flying
dream.
through a cinematic scene from a movie.
I know, bro.
Legit.
Bro, and this is my first pack. This is like my first morning. There's my second battery
Your
there.
first pack there,
Shooting
period?
fish in a
Well, it's not my first pack there, period, because I was here last year, but
Well, this trip though.
it was technically my second, but I was flying in a different direction on the first pack.
Right. All right.
Mm.
Either
Yeah.
way, man. Either way,
Dude,
if it was your
yeah.
162nd pack.
Yeah,
It's
true.
still
I'm jonesing to get
gorgeous.
an above the
Yeah.
clouds flight.
Yeah. It's
Dude.
awesome.
Okay, so like I will say these shots are very Mavic like in the sense where it's just slow, chill, cruising. The music, I don't know if you could put the music on with it now in the background a little bit, maybe, because it's the vibe of the music really kind of, when I was editing it, I was just vibing out to the music with it. It's kind of
Nice.
I
Mysterious and dreamy.
Totally. But bro,
That's
that place is like mysterious and dreamy, dude. Like, it's like
You didn't power loop the bridge though.
not this video, not this video.
Not this video, eh? You did it?
Yeah, not this flight. But yeah, I definitely did.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's.
Wait,
I was gonna say, is it? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, why did you blur out your Latin long? Is it illegal over there? Or?
No, it is, but like, I just don't necessarily need everybody to know where I specifically am.
That's true. That's true.
You know, like, and I mean, I was technically in a green zone for all these flights. It's just like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that's just. I don't know.
Just curious.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. Like, look at this. Dive in. Like, it's nothing really crazy. It's just like, I don't know.
It's a great spot.
Yeah.
Right?
Crazy. The spot
Beautiful
is already
above the clouds. Yeah.
I think you actually entered that, exit or enter into that space between it at just the perfect time where you didn't go too early through the clouds. You kind of found that slight opening.
Hit the
that.
gap.
The thing was, I was looking for it because, again, my shit's not conformal coded, right? So I'm not trying to go through a huge amount of clouds.
That makes sense. I was thinking about asking you that too. If it was.
I was looking for the pockets because I'm like, shit. Well, I'm not going to go straight through. Because the other thing too is, with the way it was here, I feel like going straight through the clouds, like all of a sudden your video just becomes fully white. I don't know if it makes for the best shot either. Like everything.
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah.
And then it's also kind of scary if you're.
We watched it at the beginning of this stream, actually, an old footage of mine where I go through the clouds. And
dude, was that the very first video? That was your video?
Yeah,
that was cool.
That video was so sick, bro. I actually was wondering whose video it was.
Yeah.
I think it's all about how you do the shot,
Mm-hmm.
But if you got that, I'm saying if you got that little pocket where there's really no clouds and it's separated by two, to go down right in between them, I think just looks aesthetically.
It feels better, too. Yeah.
But yeah, I do want to fly through some clouds or like around a big, plant or something that's putting off big plumes of smoke. Even to fly through that, I think would look dope.
Yeah. And then, dude, there's.
Well, I have a.
You see me standing there? Like that's how I was doing for the flight. Just I mean, I'm kind of near all the wires and shit, but yeah,
nice and
standing up like a pro.
And basically, I think at the end, I just kind of gave, I just kind of say like, oh, dude, that shit was cool and blah 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 blah. But,
oh man, that shit was the coolest video you ever did see, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was like, do a little talky talk, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I never really done like vlogging type shit, but I was trying it out. I was trying to see it if I.
It's weird.
Well, I gotta go back up.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not
a
vlogger.
To me, just being in front of the camera, period. Sometimes I'm cool with it. Like right now, I'm not feeling any sort of anxiety. But even doing a video intro, sometimes I'll just feel this, sense of anxiety or just. I don't feel the tone of my voice is right or whatever. I'll do 600 takes of fucking, one line or whatnot, and be like, God damn it.
Yeah. No,
everybody will be upstairs like, yep, daddy's making another intro,
Must be perfect.
Yeah, I'll even say it out loud, like, all right, last fucking time, dude. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
Just edit them all together.
Yeah.
Right. And it makes for good B-roll at the end of a video too. You can just put all the cutscenes.
Yeah, and I do it solely as a hobby. Like I have no interest to ever monetize my channel, even if it's 10,000, subscribers. I don't.
Oh yeah.
Care about. I'm not trying to, scratch for nickels and dimes and shit. With how much money I get to keep of what comes in, it's not a lot. So. Money to me at this point, is basically irrelevant in my life to me. It's like I'm working for free almost. But situations I put myself in, so I can't, get upset about shit. I just make the best of whatever. And it's all temporary, Child support is that big chunk of money, but that's coming to an end in a few years for the most part, So I'll be a balling old man
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get into some DJI then.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, buying DJI is kind of like paying child support, I would imagine.
Yeah. I gotta do something to make myself feel like I'm still getting shafted, right?
Mm. Damn.
I'll just start crashing
Yeah,
on purpose.
quads are expensive kids.
Oh yeah, for sure. And sometimes I think about, do I even really want to, when I break all my shit and I'm out of quads, do I really want to spend the money on all that? Not that I'm taking away from the family in any sense, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's just, when you look at it, it's a lot of money. I could spend that on clothes, shoes, fix my car,
Mhm.
if that breaks, or just have that money sitting to the side,
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I'm not, we got plenty of food in our bellies and shit like that. My bills are paid.
Mhm.
So that extra money, I'll toss it on this shit.
Grab a
Yeah.
quad.
The trick.
Get some parts and shit. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And so actually, I had a question for all you guys. Do you think you guys would see yourself doing this shit forever? Because I thought about this the other day when I was in Taiwan, bro, and I was like, would I fly drones for the rest of my life, or like, you know what I mean?
You're talking just the flying the drones,
Yeah.
or the YouTube and all that shit.
Even just the flying shit, bro. Like
The
everything
flying,
that goes,
absolutely, until I
goes
can't.
into the hobby.
Mm.
I can see it growing and
Oh,
changing. You know what I mean? Like I got some wings. I like RC stuff. I don't do cars or anything like that, but I can see giving it a whirl. But I think I'm going to be doing something like this forever.
Yeah,
I'm like 48 years old now. I'm 48, so this hobby I think will keep me busy until my fingers don't work anymore.
Oh yeah. If I get bored with quads, man.
The old dude.
Yep. And if I get bored with quads, just like everybody else, there's wings, there's helicopters, there's cars, boats, everything.
Yeah. There's so
you
many
can
other.
get underwater drones.
Yeah.
I'll go and explore some murky
I think
water.
we all go through phases, right? We all go through phases where we're out flying every day, and then you'll go 2 weeks and you're just like, I'm not feeling it. I just don't want to do it. It's not. You're not giving up. You're not quitting. You're just like, I want to do something else. If you don't force yourself, you don't, do anything. It's a hobby. It's fun, right? If you're not feeling it, it's not fun. There's no rules. I don't have to be out there every day. If I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it.
That's why I fly all size drones and all different wings and planes behind me. I fly everything.
There's always something different to catch your interest, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think the hardest part for me is the battery charging and the storage charging. I think that that I don't know,
like remembering to do it.
Yeah, or just wanting to be, for me, I'm like, I want to stay on that shit. I keep battery safety kind of like high up in priorities. So like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to have a bunch of batteries.
Where do you charge it?
I mean, it's funny that I say that I have like, these high standards or whatever for batteries, but I mean, charging wise, I mean, I don't know. If I have like a fucking cement balcony nearby or something, or like, marble countertop, fucking like something that's away from anything that can catch fire. That's kind of what
I charge right here. Right in that toolbox, and then I got the cords routed up in there. So if it does ever, and I can't get it outside, I'll just close that bitch and lock it and hope that the most of what I have to deal with is smoke damage. But when I'm charging batteries, I'll be down here, and if I hear the kids acting a fool, I don't even, I let the wife deal with it.
Yeah.
If I got batteries on the charger, I never leave the room for more than, a quick piss. But even then I'm sitting there like, fuck, now's going to be the time it's happening.
I know. So, bro, that's why I'm saying I like,
especially batteries you don't trust too, like old batteries. And I'm always feeling them. I put my hand
feel
on
the
them,
charger. I feel the charger, the batteries. I put my ear, I smell. Fuck that. I'm paranoid.
I know.
Because it's in my basement.
I'm lucky.
It goes up down here, the whole house is gone.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm lucky where I live. I heat with wood. I've got a wood stove, so in the summer, that's my battery charging station. I just keep the little door open and my charger in the wood stove. So if anything goes up, I can just close the door and like let it go. It'll be fine.
Bro, I get so paranoid even when I'm at like other people's places with my batteries. Like I don't even want to bring the batteries to people's houses, man. I'm like, I'm
just the batteries, yeah. No.
I'm just like, okay, you have like you got like a gravel driveway, and we're just gonna be inside for a bit. Okay, I gotta leave these out here, like.
Yeah, I just when I go to my sister's place or whatever, I leave my battery bag just on the sidewalk there beside the house. It's not going to get anything.
And the thing is, I feel like the majority of the time that anything happens with batteries is while you're charging, I'm guessing, or if you are flying like crazy and you fuck some shit up. But oh, that's a cool little spot. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, what is this?
That bird. Wow.
Jesus de Vesa.
This is really cool. Those birds are crazy, bro.
Are they real?
I hope so.
Birds are not.
Yeah.
AI?
You should know that.
It's all drones.
I can't.
And the Earth is flat.
Shit.
Yeah, cool. a sub would be cool off grid. I live on a lake. I don't know how dark it would be. You need some serious lights, but it'd be pretty cool to get.
Whoa, that was fucking sweet, dude. That's a really random.
I wish I had a little mountain, a butte.
Beautiful shots.
This feels very. I wonder where this is. Guatape. I don't know where this is. El Peñol Guatape.
Mexico. I don't know.
I don't know.
Some Spanish speaking.
Never know.
And now we're into Eric Smith.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's in Colombia, bro. Guatape. Yeah, I just googled it.
Oh, is it?
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Guatape, Colombia. It's a town. It has that crazy little, mountainy peakist thing.
Yeah, that thing. That cool thing that I would like to fly, even though I don't know what it's called. You know?
I know. I can't watch like a nature show or anything anymore with a mountain or a hill or a cool old building and think like, oh, I want to dive that. I go anywhere I go, I'm looking like, ooh, that sign, that'd be cool to power loop that, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Man, the one thing about flying in Taiwan is like all the mountains are super green and there's not a ton of like rock cliff sort of or like rock edge or whatever ones. I don't know what the proper term for it is, but and if there is one, then it's like really fucking high and really far, and like you're probably not going to get a chance to get good video that far. or maybe not even video. Well, I don't know. I would just seems like unobtainably far, basically. But so it's all green.
So this is a Moz 7. What is a Moz 7?
I have no idea.
7-inch long range. Oh, from Gep RC.
Is that what
Moz
it is?
7 with the DJI 03.
Never heard of it.
Let's see.
So many frames out there now.
I know. Oh, the Moz 7 Gep RC HD. Yeah. MOZ. Yeah.
2809 1280 kV motors. 3,300 mAh lipo.
Oh yeah.
I still haven't weighed my Falcon RPM. I meant to do that today.
20,000 grams or 20,000 kilograms.
Oh, it's definitely over a kilogram, I think.
Man,
it's funny seeing it on the wall, but like I've got my drones hanging on the wall. I've got a row of 5-inch, and then a row of smaller ones, like my 3.5s, and then the 7-inch takes up the same space as those two rows.
Man, I was looking at this like 5,000 milliamp hour lipo was like a high voltage one from GNB.
Yep.
And the thing is massive. It weighs like, I think it's like 600 or 700 grams or something like that in a single pack, but it's like, it's a thick boy, and it's a 6S2P, which is really interesting, but it's in a single pack. Do you know that?
A lipo?
I've been thinking about getting it. Yeah.
Bro, I was thinking about getting it too, and then I was like, well, it's kind of massive for the Rad Lion, but it probably would still work because it's only 10 centimeters, so it would definitely fit. The length is 10 centimeters, so it would fit on the Rad Lion.
Yeah.
But I ended up going with the 3000 HV from GNB. It was like quite a bit cheaper, and like I think 3000 is still pretty decent. Like you can You could send it for a good 10 minutes probably
Yep.
with that.
Totally. Yeah, yesterday was my birthday right now.
Oh shit!
Oh, happy
belated-
birthday, buddy.
Yeah.
This thing's almost 6 inches long.
Ooh, that's what she said. Wait.
That's what she said.
Sorry, I have to.
Har.
Dan, what's the how long is it, Dan? I can- how else can I say it? Fuck.
6 inches, baby.
No, like actual measurements, bro. Get out the ruler. Fuck.
I got the ruler right here.
God, this all sounds really weird.
It's 5.5 by 1.5 by 1.25.
Okay.
Yeah. Inches, weird.
Freedom units. Do you want to know the centimeters?
Oh, it's four. So it's basically 140 or 14. Sorry, 14 centimeters. Yeah. So
Yeah, 14
too long
centimeters
for the
long.
Red lion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too long for the red lion.
Yeah, that fills the RPM up pretty good.
Yeah.
I can get it and show you if you want.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was I didn't know it was off Axe's birthday either until just now. I'm a little
Yeah.
disappointed that he didn't tell us earlier.
Are you even part of the Discord
I think he did mention
anymore
it.
or what?
I do, but I never check. I only
Yeah,
check when I
see.
get a message.
See, there you go. That's the problem.
I don't
No,
even check
I'm in the
that.
same boat. I'm an asshole too.
I have Facebook. I hardly ever go on
Shoot.
Facebook, and then
Oh yeah.
Discord just seems to me like another social media, which it is, but I
It is.
mean, I do like it better. It's
Yeah.
just that
Yeah.
I don't ever remember about it,
Yeah.
It's fun to hang out
going on?
and stuff.
I mean, I'm on YouTube to watch, Kill Tony and
Hell yeah. That was a
Steve-O's
good show last
podcast
night.
and- oh yeah, there's and then a couple of guys, that play with guns and
Yep.
a lot of FPV shit, obviously. So it's easy to keep
3D
tabs
printing
on,
channels and shit. There's so much
Yep.
going on, man.
Oh yeah.
And if you watch Kill
This is
Tony,
a-
I was trying to do hosting a watch party at Kill Tony on Monday nights. So if you're down, meet up on Discord and we'll hang out because
Oh, hell
Koala and Twisted Sky
Yeah.
would usually come in. So if you guys keep showing up, I'll keep doing it. But yeah,
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
I bring that up
This
all
is
the
a
time.
nice-
It's crazy how few people there are, that even watch it. Around me that I talk to, it's like, what the fuck is Kill Tony?
Yeah, they
I
don't
love
even
it.
know
Are
what
you
it is.
serious?
Mhm.
It's been around
I
for
did what?
years.
Marcel put me onto it actually.
yeah, it's fucking badass.
It's
I'm a
really-
Yeah, I
huge
love
comedian
roast.
fan. When I was younger, I wanted to be a stand-up comic. I wanted to be a lot of things and do a
Oh.
lot of things, but
Mhm.
the teenage year choices that I made kind of took it all away. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
one way I get to live my dream of that is I put that stupid shit in my videos. I make
Yeah.
little
Mhm.
comedic statements or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, you
You
still
know-
could. You still could go to cafes or whatever, those the small places
Open
and try
mic.
it out. Open mic, yeah.
Totally.
Totally. Always available.
Yeah, I could. I'd have to make time for it, and the little
Mhm.
bit of time I make or I
Just
get
for
I
FPV.
spend on FPV, man, there's nothing
Yeah.
else really.
Kids and FPV, right?
Yeah.
Kids and FPV.
about it, and work,
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
joys of life.
This is a real. I was just gonna say this is a real nice spot for a long range, eh? This big open
Mhm.
valley.
Eric Smith, yeah, I forget exactly. I think he's over in like southern Washington
Feels
or
like-
something.
I was gonna say, yeah, this feels like Wyoming or somewhere over there.
That's why I haven't really
Big
gotten
sky
into
cage.
long range myself. Is we don't really have the
Thanks.
space for it, and the places we do, they're cornfields,
Hmm.
or some other
Yeah.
sort of, cow pastures. It's like
Yeah.
nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, you need the right
Yeah,
environment.
Maybe
Mountain.
once.
I mean, maybe
Mexico,
some
fun
big
to
ass sunflower fields would be
Yeah.
cool if I found
Yeah,
something
for
like
sure.
that.
Some slow mo.
For the most part, it's corn. Oh shit! My very first video ever.
Yes,
no way.
sir.
Oh, really?
So this was pretty awesome. We
Nice.
always watch a kind of like a light show at the end of the
Here's the-
stream. So this is our last video.
Nice.
Appreciate everybody coming in to hang out. This is
Yeah, this was New Year's of 20 into 21.
Oh wow.
He hosts this. This is in my town. It's done every holiday season, the Festival of Lights. And I had a drone, so I said I had to get over it.
Yep.
Mhm.
Is that the Air 2 that you're talking about?
Yep, that's the Air 2. I edited this in the DJI Fly app, I think even.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Man, the low light quality looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really clean, like no noise or anything. So you expose
Yeah,
that.
and I don't think I did anything with the settings. I mean, I might have. I may have looked up some YouTube videos on it, but
Yep.
I'm not. I don't.
3 years
think I
ago.
did.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I definitely did with GoPro though. As soon as I got that, or
Oh shit.
even the Run Cam, because that one was garbage. The Run Cam.
Oh,
orange,
5 orange.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's the big. I feel like the big trick with any of these kind of cameras, whether it's the DJI, whether it's the whatever, it's like keep that ISO low, man. Don't boost that ISO too much. Once you do that, you fuck the image quality.
That's the rule in photography, man.
Yeah.
The lowest ISO, like way back in the film days, you know what I mean? You wanted the lowest ISO you possibly could because it was the least amount of grain.
Yeah.
And the same concepts apply to digital. It's not grain, it's noise. It's a different concept, but you know what I mean? It's basically the rule is the same.
Same
the lower
difference.
ISO,
Yeah.
less noise you're going to get, especially in those blacks and stuff like that. Like
Yeah, I'm
when
not
we're shooting
even.
film in the, we're shooting
Oh, go
film in
ahead.
the studio with flash and stuff like that. We'd be shooting like 50 ISO film.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You know? The lowest ISO you could possibly get. You know what I mean? Like shoot 800 ISO film, like that's for sports photographers. You know, you never shoot a portrait. You never shoot a portrait at like anything more than 100 ISO because it's just not as nice, right? So, and that's the same for digital cameras. It's because they get hot, right? They heat up. The CCD heats up and it creates noise.
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
Wow, that's good information.
Yeah, I didn't know it was about the heat. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, they call it heat. I'm not sure if it's exactly like heat, but yeah, the CCD gets overworked, and I think it's heat.
Yeah,
it just makes it. Yeah, that's why some like modern cameras actually have a fan on the CCD.
Oh
like
yeah,
really high
Just
ISO
to keep that
ones,
component cool.
Yeah,
Instead of like
noise.
the overall.
Yep.
Makes sense. Yeah, this spot is actually in a park in my town. And I don't think they did the lights this year, now that I think of it, because they were going to redo this park and they came across a bunch of native artifacts and like a native burial ground or something like that.
Oh, wow.
So I've been meaning to get my drone over to see what they're doing exactly, but just haven't. Every time I think about it, the weather's shit for a little bit. It's been winter time. So then I forget.
Yeah, Flexo just said very nice for a first vid. Definitely, man. That's like
Appreciate it.
That's really good.
Yeah.
For a video.
Yeah, as soon as I posted this and watched it, what did you say? Where was it?
I was gonna say, where was this again? Florida?
Yeah, Florida for sure. All the palm trees. But yeah, as soon as I saw it, like the finished product of this before I even posted it on YouTube, I'm like, yep. Now I have to make a channel. I'm going to be one of them guys that I have to make a channel, whether it's just to store all my footage, if nobody watches it, that was my mindset at the time. I don't even care. I don't have the computer. I got a terabyte in my computer.
Yeah.
With all my videos, I got 118, 119 or something like that, I think. And that alone right there will take up that terabyte plus some, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. I'm always dealing with that. I got like 6 terabytes on my desk.
I actually saved all my videos. I actually saved all my videos on a external hard drive I took out of an Xbox, a terabyte hard drive.
Nice.
And that was almost full. And I'm like, you know what? They're on YouTube forever. And I just deleted all the copies of the renders.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I never did.
Yeah, I do that.
I didn't for a long time. I kept all my footage. All of it from all my quads.
You keep the project file. Get rid of the finals and
get
rid of the cut.
Everything. It's so bad.
I just got to get rid of a lot of the raws.
It's so bad because it's like, oh, what if I want to one day go back and re-edit this shit? It's like I'm never gonna fucking do that. But
you get it so much better every year. You don't even care about last year.
You guys watch Westside's video about how he got hacked or whatever and lost a bunch of footage?
Yeah,
No.
He
that
was talking
crazy.
about
Yeah,
how
so-
it was kind of bittersweet. It was almost a relief.
Mhm.
And that's exactly how I felt when I decided to just delete all the footage that I have or had. It
Huh.
was
Made the decision for him, kind of thing.
Yep, somebody, I made it consciously, and this happened way before his video, but I felt like
Yeah.
right up until shortly after the fact, I felt like huge anxiety, like shit, I just got rid of everything.
Mhm.
You know,
Scares
But then
you at
after
first.
that, it's like, oh, I really wasn't looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I need to, I can go and
Yes.
cut up my YouTube videos and do it that way.
Right. You can always download
It definitely
them off
pays to stay on top of storage. If you start to let
Data
it get
management.
Yeah, you got to
unruly, it's
organize
such a-
it for sure if you're going to keep it, I think.
Mhm.
If you let it get away from you, it's a big, painful job. You
Oh,
know, if
dude,
you stay
it's
on top
away
of
from
it,
me,
it's
bro.
not next to nothing.
Yeah,
I learned
right.
that through work because I've got so many like original raw files. Like, I get the photos from a photo shoot, and I'll get like 200-300 raw files, but I only end up using 5 of them.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no
then
reason
you
to keep
pop
that other.
those.
There's no reason to keep that other 195 files. You know what I mean? For the longest time, I used to. It's like, what the fuck do I have this for? I'm never going to use these outtakes of somebody
Right.
else's photo shoot. So I keep the few originals I use. I keep the project
Yeah.
working files, and I even get rid of the finals. So I can make the final again just by opening the file and hitting save
right.
as.
True.
So you only need the project file.
Yep.
Yeah,
It pays to be.
I have a
pays to be on
serious
top of it.
problem. I have a serious
There you go.
problem. Like
You need to set aside a couple hours to sit down and just go through
hours,
each
bro.
folder.
Bro,
You'll get fast. Trust me.
On
You
which
get
hard
fast.
drive? Which hard drive?
Okay, one at a time. One at a time.
Which 16 terabyte hard drive?
Got some issues.
Yeah.
Flexo
You got
said
more
he
than I do.
deleted 2.5 terabytes of unused
Mm.
footage because he improved before he got to use it and edit it.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
part of the reason that I'd made the decision to delete a lot of my old footage. Is just
Yep.
because before I could even make those, throwback videos or anything, it was like, man, I'm not even that good, but I have improved a lot. But I have so much room to improve that I might as well just
Mhm.
start it now, and see if
Yeah.
it works out again or something. See if I but I also don't travel much to get cool footage, to save
Mhm.
to make videos periodically.
Yeah.
I can basically go out and fly once a week. There's my video.
Yeah.
I don't rack up a whole lot.
Fucking A. Super awesome.
April 8th. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fun per Volt was reminding us of the solar eclipse.
Oh, true.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
I'm
there you
hoping
go.
I'm a little bit outside the path, so I should get a partial. I think I'm definitely going to
Interesting.
have a pack ready to go, and it only lasts 2 or 3 minutes, so be ready.
Oh, you need just one pack.
Will you be able to catch
Yeah,
it
just
on
one
a cam though?
It'll look the lighting will be weird for sure, but yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
you don't want to
That's a-
like with any camera, you don't want to be staring at the sun.
You have
know
to
what I mean?
strap
Like,
a
it's not-
telephoto lens to your GoPro.
No doubt.
but you should at least try. Yeah, the lighting is always weird. It gets to.
I'll
be
just
that
buy a
creepy
pair of those
lighting.
cardboard eclipse glasses and
Oh yeah, I've got
Yeah.
mine. I got mine ready to go.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. Wicked. Well, it was a great show. Thank you very much, Kyle, for coming in and hanging with
For
us.
sure.
Today. It was
Yeah,
great.
absolutely. It was fun.
For
sure.
Anybody else have any questions or anything before we end the show? Just like to say fucking thanks for everybody
yeah.
being here and the co-host. You guys are
Hell yeah.
awesome. Welcome back,
Mad
Koala.
love.
Thanks,
Glad
man.
to see you and hope
Yeah,
to see
for
you
sure,
next
brother.
week.
For sure.
Next
I'm
week
guessing
we
you didn't come
have-
home on a Boeing.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't know if I get the reference, but
They've been having all kinds of trouble with Boeing planes lately breaking.
Yeah.
So
You know, I
people
think
are saying I don't
know
ever
what
want to fly in a Boeing.
Yeah,
That's the
and
one that
then-
the door fell off. And,
isn't it Boeing that had their whistleblower wind up dead?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, whistleblower committed suicide. Quote
oh
unquote.
gosh,
Yikes.
I wonder what they are. I'm trying to see what the planes were. Damn,
I don't.
They had-
Yeah.
I think they
Don't
did
they
the
say
Boeing,
on your
though.
plane ticket sometimes? Sometimes on your plane ticket it says, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're
Yeah.
right.
It's been a while since I had a plane ticket.
I swear it said Boeing 737 or something like that.
There you go. That's the one.
Yep.
The 737 Max is the
Well,
one
I'm
the door
happy you
fell
made it
off.
back.
And
Yeah.
they're
Glad you
held
missed
together with
that
duct
bullet.
tape.
Yeah, no
tape and
shit.
He
bubble
was
gum.
asleep the whole time, and it happened on his plane. He's like, "What?
You know
What
what's funny
happened?"
though? Last time I was not this time, but last time I was actually on a Hello Kitty airplane.
What?
Get out of
It was
town.
the whole
Living the
fucking
dream.
airplane was Hello Kitty branded. The
Did you
outside,
take a
the
picture of
inside.
it and send it to Steele?
I didn't. No, I didn't know he
Oh,
liked
there you
Hello
Oh,
Kitty.
he's huge.
Back in the day, his goggles were just plastered with Hello Kitty.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that what it
I
was?
remember
Okay, I
that,
probably
yeah.
did know
Yeah.
that then. Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Uh,
a Supreme Hello Kitty sticker in a sticker pack one time, and
Nice.
Oh,
as a
shit.
shout out to Steele, I slapped it on my my EV800s. Those big long goggles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it was my
Like
Cobras, my
Yashins or
size
whatever?
ones. Yeah, it was
I
one
saw
of them
pictures of a
goggles.
Pikachu branded plane once. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty fun. Big old
Pikachu.
yellow Pikachu.
Yeah, no doubt.
Fucking
Oh
A.
yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we have Miss Dawn from FPTV on next week, so
Ooh,
look
very
for that
cool.
one coming up. And then, of course, the week after that, April 2nd, that means community hangout time. So everybody who's been on the panel before, anybody who's in the chat wants to come in, everybody's welcome. So yeah, it'll be one of those nights coming up. So look forward to that. And I don't have anything lined up for April 9th, but I want to make a little announcement that April 16th, we'll be having Super Deluxe with us.
Ooh.
And
Everybody has to 3D print a Super Deluxe mask for that.
Yes.
Sporting the Super Deluxe mask.
Yeah. So anybody,
I got mine already.
Call if you don't have one, we'll figure out one for you.
Yeah, I printed myself one, and I printed out 2 for the kids. So there's even 2 Super Deluxe masks. One blue, one
you got to
green.
have them by. Yeah, bring them by. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't have a 3D printer, so I'm not really able to do that shit, unfortunately.
What's your color? What's your favorite color?
Mine, I printed it out in green. Mine.
Yeah,
I'd probably
Koala,
say
what's your favorite color?
My favorite color technically is blue, but blue and black, I'd say.
All right, I'll see what I can do for you, brother.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But so everybody who comes in for that stream is going to be wearing a mask, and we're going to do a little contest thing going on. So check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. April 16th for Super Deluxe. But yeah, look forward to next week with Miss Dawn, Sean the Dawn.
Oh yeah,
be a lot of fun. Thanks again, Kyle. Thanks again, co-host. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you very much.
100%.
All right, take it easy, fellas.
Take care, guys.
Yeah. And
peace.
Let's see.
Booty's 19.
Woo.
Away.